I don't have Sunbeam.
I think they get
Also
it later, or it's I think it's Sunbeam. They get it later levels. It's like 5th level or 6th level, I think.
I've launched the stream.
Hi stream.
Acoustic.
Okay. This guy. It's a 6th level spell.
Yeah, I said 5th or 6th, right?
Well, the usual rule is we wait 15 minutes.
Oh, college rule.
We're playing right now. Fuck. I'm dumb.
We're supposed to be playing right now.
Somebody's live.
I am. I'm doing dumb
Discord
shit
live.
well, yeah. I'm doing shit that the simulator's physics are very bad.
You gotta learn up on. You gotta take more classes on aerodynamics.
Oh yeah, I got a Cessna 172 should definitely be able to like do this.
Doing?
I like that sound. Whatever that sound is.
That's your stall indicator.
It sounds sick. You should
That's not what a stall indicator actually sounds like either. It's more of a buzzy sound.
What's that pleasant sound? Oh wait, I'm stalling.
This is very loud, by the way.
This is?
Oh, I had the thing at full volume. That's why it
Turn it
sounded so
down.
loud. Yeah, that's fine.
Also, look at my heading indicator now, or my attitude indicator now.
Nice.
I can't tell if that's good or bad, but I'm gonna just assume it's bad.
Is it like moving very? Is it like spinning?
No. Oh, can you not look at my stream?
No, if I click on your stream, my computer will die.
Radical, go to my stream. I have it like I put it on my main monitor right now.
And also, you can fly through trees in this.
But like your screen went red though.
Oh, well, that's because I pulled up too fast. If you do that, it does. Or that's because I went down too fast. I got those negative. I don't know.
That
go Brittany. Fashionably
definitely takes the word simulator very loosely.
Oh, we just went into a house.
Oh no! I didn't even touch the ground, but it just blew up.
No, I mean on our screen, like you went through houses.
I definitely went through houses. This is bad. It's a bad simulator.
And yet this counts as flight training.
It doesn't count as flight training.
Okay, good.
So it's actually pretty realistic, but like,
All right.
It's realistic in the same way that Arma is. Not.
No, Arma's like
the same way that.
I'm also trying to fly with one hand right now while I have my hand up position.
Same way that tabletop simulator is realistic.
Well, so it's realistic in the fact that it's like the most realistic flight simulator right now, but the physics for the plane itself, not for like the aerodynamics of the aircraft, are a little strange.
Oh.
Okay.
Like, if you fly a glider super fast, the wings just kind of bend in like a circle.
Oh. So, I think I will give her 10 minutes. If he doesn't show up, then we'll go without him. Luckily, there's like there's not a whole lot today that requires like everybody being together. So things like I want to do because of like back.
Yeah.
I'll just hold off on that. I also love how
Brittany,
MJN
fashionably late is.
MJN is like technically in the Discord too.
Doing that GameStop working.
Yeah.
I had a work. Actually, I don't even know if I would get Death Stranding if I had a working PS4.
Radical and I could do our very fast acts.
We do have. I have plans for all of that. Don't worry. It's not like there's more to this session than just you wake up and you go to a store. I'm not. I know how to get.
Oh well, I mean, like we could just like jump cut. You know, we could have like a jump cut halfway through the day where me and Sombro are doing a thing.
I have a better. Don't worry.
He has a better idea.
We can get this all
wow,
done.
my idea's not good.
Your idea's fine. It's just this is my thing, so I decide how we.
Also,
your idea's fine, but bad. So.
So before all of this, do you think I could find like a hunter or something like that?
Hunter.
Like a like a hunter, like a not a butcher, but like a hunter that goes out
I
and
mean, you just want to find the guy
I
who
mean-
like goes around hunting animals.
yeah, like a hunter.
I mean, I could help you.
No, I need to purchase something.
What do you need to purchase? I could bullet for it. No,
Yes, I need to
I
purchase
probably
something.
couldn't. You need to purchase something. What would you like from our fine selection of wares and tears?
You're a hunter in the city. I forgot to tell you that because I didn't read my. What fuck? I just dropped 2 dice. I didn't read my totem warrior thing well enough.
Warrior thing.
Yeah, I need a like piece of the animal of the totem
Oh,
in
nope.
order.
I have that covered though.
Could I turn into an animal and have you have that piece? And like you would like cut it off.
You just don't have a toe from now on.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh boy.
exactly. I mean, it would be funny if I tried that and then it just turned back into like a Fearbolg, like Fearbolg that whatever you cut off.
I mean, furbolgs are still animals, right? So it'll work.
Well,
Yeah,
furbolgs
it'll
are
work.
definitely people.
Details.
That's like saying tabaxi and turtles aren't people, and lizard folk, and
Well, they're lizard folk.
whatever
I don't
the
believe in
frog
lizard
race
people.
is called. You don't
Frog race
believe
are
in
just
lizard
rodents.
people?
No.
They're really cute.
Lizard people are just
They're
lizard
mad
folk.
cute.
Yeah, lizard people. They. I don't think there's really lizard folk tribes anywhere near Baldur's Gate. They're mostly up north by Neverwinter and
Very much have combed through the Sword Coast Adventurers guide for all the.
No, that was in the Horde of the Dragon Queen.
Oh yeah, I forgot you said you were gonna run that.
I mean, we ran the first session.
I mean,
was a good
Or
first
session
session.
0.
I do wonder if like, do you actually plan on us continuing that, or was it just kind of?
I was going to, but like it was a
Never,
lot of
not
work,
even once.
and I was in school and working, so it was just a lot, and I didn't.
I'm just working. Actually, I got lucky that I was able to buy the module through Roll20. That makes all of the maps and stuff so much easier.
Yeah, I see. You could buy the Horde of the Dragon Queen one, but I don't think it came with a.
No, I think what you can buy now is the. I think I showed you like Roll20 released their like their big dragon thing. You saw it. Scroll up through. Tyranny of Dragons. That was it. You can actually buy Tyranny of Dragons now to roll. Get all of the things. The 2 dragon. I don't want to start, but I feel bad if he just showed up. Like, hey, guess what?
Fashionably late as always.
Yeah, but he usually tells us when he's going to be fashionably late. This is more of a, I have no idea what happened to him.
Yeah, fair. You just ain't there. Ain't online.
Never let you never live.
5 more minutes. Maybe you fell asleep like you're.
I can't wait to fall asleep on cast.
On Cass.
Cast.
Oh, I was like, what?
Yeah, wait, and I heard cast too. I was confused why Zombie brought up cast.
I didn't bring up Cass.
I
Wait, what?
assumed Cass.
I was
I
just
didn't even think about Cass.
I was just real confused.
Just get yours to
You're
work.
confuzzled.
Just what?
I mean, snakes don't have ears.
Get yours that work.
They have holes.
Well, those are kind of ears.
They're holes. They're not ears. And ear refers to like the entire structure, which is the hole.
Oh,
for
by the
hearing.
way, Kahuna.
Yo.
So when I got Red Dead 2 and I finally installed everything, I'm gonna play this. Then I click to run it, and then like the game stops and crashes. I finally figured out today what the hell was going on.
What's up?
Did you not launch it with the Rockstar launcher?
No, I did. I mean, the only way you can
Saw
play
that
it
on
through
Reddit.
PC is on Rockstar Launcher.
Which is why I'm never gonna buy it for PC because Rockstar launcher is ass.
Welcome to, but I mean, you have a point. The
Oh,
big
you
issue
ruined
is
our
that
sponsorship.
oh my ruined. Yeah,
Ruined our
except
sponsorship. No.
they apparently it was such a
Sorry.
big deal that like the Rockstar support website literally has a link to Red Dead 2 on PC exited unexpectedly. Yeah, I have to update my graphics drives. I'm not graphics driver. Do that and then run Red Dead 2 EX as in the
Wow.
the game's too much to handle apparently for my 1-year-old PC.
I need to finish that game on my PS4.
Piss for.
I did finish it on. I finished the main story mode on PS4. I did not get through like all of like everything though on it, because then I had to go back. Basically, what I did was when I came home senior year for winter break, I basically got to the game and like I want to beat this during my winter break, and I think literally like the day before I flew back, I was still trying to beat the game, and I actually did it. And I had to go back, and my PS4 broke later on. I haven't touched this yet. Okay, who put that 11 there?
Oopsies. I didn't know you could do that. You could straight up just like grab the dice from the roll and take it onto the map. That's neat. Yeah, I was gonna play that. Yeah,
Okay.
just neat. I didn't know you could do that.
They're still playing this game, so I want to cancel a session. Then we're gonna fall really far behind. Audio's so big. I do actually have to like once we get through chapter 1, I do actually have to sit down and talk to you guys about guys, how far we do want to go in on this.
The city's been taken over by dice.
How many chapters are there?
There are 5
It's
chapters.
Dicey Dungeons all over again.
There are 5 chapters.
So,
I will say I have added a lot. Oh my god, what the? There are 5 chapters to Descent into Avernus, and in those, some chapters are longer than others. I think chapter 1 is like the second longest. But I've also added a lot of things that have made this a lot longer. But that way we make the.
Don't talk to me about.
Ah, shit. He said not to talk to him. So that's what I did.
That's fair.
All right, sorry, acoustic buddy, you're late. I'll kill your character later.
Hell yeah! Can I do it?
No.
They're just frozen. They're just standing frozen, and you come. It's like when you turn off a car and it's just running, and just Brittany's just standing there breathing silently, staring at a wall. You know, they just it's just like they're like a robot being controlled.
I for one approve of this foretelling of the story.
Foretelling of the.
All right. I asked it to voice acting. So like I said, remember to allow me to kill acoustic character later. Alright, everybody ready? Sombrew?
Oh.
Radical?
Yeah, I'm good.
And
Am I allowed to roll real?
Ready?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Am I allowed to roll real dice in session 8?
Yes, you can still do that.
Okay. You just sounded mad that I rolled a bunch of 20s last time.
I mean, I was mad in the sense that you rolling a lot of 20s
You
as
rolled
the
those things.
barbarian in boss fights really like ruins everything, or at least makes everything go a
Level 2
lot
fights.
faster. But I mean, I can't be
Yeah,
mad at
level
you
2
for
boss
that.
fights.
As long as assuming you're not like, oh wait, gosh, shit, of course I
I'm
got a call right
cheating.
now. 1 moment, please.
Yeah, you're not doing you're not pulling this Travis McElroy.
Let's just say if you roll 420s in a row, you just stop.
Yep,
Yeah,
I'll just
let's
stop.
just say you
I'll anti. I'll fudge the dice.
Yes, if it's another 20, just make it a 0.
All 20s becomes 1 after that point. Critical fails only.
Well,
All right, that
I'm
was kind of
a
awkward.
halfling, so critical fails
Figure
aren't
when you
actually.
get like a call saying like we're confirming your appointment for this, and okay, yeah.
So, Kahuna, for halflings, you can re-roll once.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
I can't.
Okay.
Okay, I can hear you. I can hear you now. I think I had you guys muted for a minute. Yeah, it's weird when they
Wow.
do that.
That's fucking rude, dude.
I mean, trying to listen to the
Wow.
conversation. All right, we're all ready. We're doing it. Kill acoustic later, or not acoustic.
We'll kill both of them. Don't worry.
All right.
Yeah.
So last time in our lovely little game, deep in the dungeon of the Dead Tree, the gang risked their lives going into battle to take on Vaaz and Nebra, leaders of the cult. Luckily, given Beau's strength and Teralyn's magical prowess, the gang managed to easily best and kill Vaaz and Nebra, even though they warned the party that Baldur's Gate will fall into the 9 hells of it. Following the battle, the gang quickly began their escape from the dungeon. Along the way, Zaos gained access to a mysterious harlequin mask that really spoke to him, while Barrow gathered new followers for his own. After outsmarting the last of the cultists, help with some zombies of course, the gang managed to escape the dungeon and get Klim, Vicky, and Mortlock out alive. After parting ways with Klim and Vicky, who promised them that they would be rewarded and guest of honor at Vicky and Draiden's wedding, the gang let Mortlock stay with them at the Incendiary Inn for safekeeping. Reuniting with Zodge there, the gang got paid for their work and were given another assignment. In order to get their bounties taken off the city grid entirely, Zodge informed them that he can set up a meeting with the Guild, the main criminal organization of Baldur's Gate, leader Nine Fingers Keene, if they can capture Amrik Vanthampur, second son of Duke Thalmara Vanthampur, alive, who may just have the testimony they need to justify an assault on the Vanthampur Villa. Agreeing to the deal, the party decided to enjoy the rest of the night as they waited for what tomorrow would bring. Right.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
What an excellent. Excellent.
So, you all, after a crazy night or a fun night at the time, you all, go to sleep. Funny enough, Beau, when you go to bed, before you wake up, you kind of actually have a very strange dream. You wake up, you don't wake up. You find yourself in a field of bean sprouts, though.
Dead?
You're not dead. It's all weird and ethereally, though. However, you see come charging at you, a bear. What do you do, Beau? Yeah, a bear is coming right at you.
I reach for my back. Is my sword there?
Your sword is not there, but you do have your fists, though.
Alright, I'm gonna... The bear's coming forward towards me.
Fist the bear.
I'm gonna have to die.
Fist that bear, dude.
I'm gonna fucking fist this bear to death, dude. Hold on, where's my
DJ
other-
fist.
Alright, that's E20 today. So what's my...
Maybe your
How
strength.
far away is it?
It's charging at you. It's about 30 feet away from you right now.
I'm gonna charge towards that fucking bear.
Alright, you charge towards it.
I punched the shit out of it.
All right, roll a punch.
All right. Hell yeah. That's a. Okay, I promise. I promise I'm not cheating, Avon.
Oh, you
I
did
promise I'm not cheating. It's a. Okay, but for punches, a natural 20 just makes the. So punches by default are 1 damage plus your strength. So it'd be 2 damage plus my strength.
I always did it as a D4 plus your strength.
You only get D4s if you have unarmored, like tavern brawler, or if you or a turtle.
All right, so of course your strength though is pretty big. So this bear, this goes a lot faster than you would expect, as you just like One Punch Man style punch the bear and it just implodes.
It implodes.
Yeah. And of course, as soon as you punch the bear, blows up in front of you, you wake up in your bed, and you kind of look, and you see a little piece of bear claw right by you on the bed. You grab it. And something else feels really different about you too. As you stand up as you get out of bed, look at yourself. Your skin is a bit more darker than before, and your chest though is a bit more hairier too. But you've found your own little bear totem though.
Damn.
Awakened.
You've became a bear in 2 ways. Wink.
He's now much stronger than before.
Wow.
God help me.
If by much stronger you mean I have resistance to literally everything besides psychic damage.
Alright, so the Mind Flayer now shows up, Beau.
Ah, yes.
Alright. That's it for Beau. In Barrow's room, he had a nice little night's sleep, thinking of all the cool little costumes and tuxes he'll get for his rats. And you wake up, Barrow, and your rat buddies aren't in the bed with you. But are rather next,
Well, yeah.
Wait, why yeah?
Of course they wouldn't be. They'd be like, I made them a little, like a little corner with a bunch of cloth.
Yeah. Well, you
I
don't
wouldn't have them sleep on my bed.
You don't see them on your corner.
I'd crush them.
You don't see them on the corner either, but you actually see them on Mortlock, of all things, who stayed in your room. They're all kind of just squeaking there, middling about him, kind of like walking around doing their own thing. He's still kind of asleep, though.
Oh, of course they would be. What glorious rats. Ah. A beautiful day to start off. Can I say hi to the rats real quick?
Alright, you say hi, and as you have
hey rats.
Mortlock, ugh.
How you doing?
Is it morning already? Oh my god, what are all these things on me? As Mortlock freaks out.
No, Morty, they're cool.
No, they're not. They're not. As he starts grabbing them to
cool.
just try and yank them off. Are you gonna try and do anything to
don't touch my rats.
They're
no.
Oh, what do you want
cool
me to
rats. They're cool rats.
Okay, roll me a persuasion
Put him
check.
down.
Persuasion checks to calm him down.
Okay.
Alright, give me
13.
Okay. Mortlock pressing you after everything before stops, calms down a bit. And now the rats are kind of scurrying about him, and they're kind of tickling him a bit though. Ugh, I think they want the cheese in my pocket. Can you get them off me?
Give him the cheese. Give him the cheese.
Pocket cheese.
Are you gonna? Okay, roll me an intimidation then for him to give up the cheese.
Intimidation.
Yeah.
I was asking nicely. Give them the cheese.
It's hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, he's try. Listen, intimidate. Listen. He doesn't try to be forceful, but he accidentally does. So I'm gonna roll intimidation. You're right.
Okay.
It's the same one. It's a 10.
Okay. Mortlock, however, this time is like, no, I earned this cheese.
Okay, fine.
Morty.
I'm gonna go down into the. Barrow's gonna go down into the tavern and ask for some. Just a bundle of fruits, vegetables, and some cheese. Assorted array.
Lance gives it to you as part of the deal that Sammy helped get with you guys to stay here.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. He's gonna go give it to the rest.
Yeah. As you come up, Mortlock is also trying to kind of yoink them off again, but the moment like you bring in the food, they all stop getting on him and they all jump towards you and the fruit.
Do you all wanna know the names of my rats? I named all of them.
Sure, this is the best.
Not named, I mean, they told me their names.
Alright.
They told me their names last night when I used to speak with animals. Okay, so, rat 1 is Bailey. Bailey really enjoys fruit. They're the leader. There's then Baxter. He's mischievous. He likes to swipe fruit from the other rats. Then there's Bethany. She's quiet. Then there's Barry. He's a bad boy. And Baxter has a crush on Barry, and like Baxter wants to but Barry is like very they're very gay rats. There's 7 gay rats.
Oh, that's nice.
And then when Baxter tries to steal food from Barry, Barry tries to steal it back, and it's like a little game, and it's mad cute. And there's Beatrice. She's just cool. She's just like she's just like a sheep, basically. She just kind of like does what the group that wants. And then there's Bella. She's a stealth expert. She's real good at that. And then there's Boris. He's a fashion expert. He's real good at disguises for a rat, which is wild. And yeah, those are the rats.
Alright. Well, you and your rats have a good time as Mortlock busts out his cheese and eats it for breakfast.
Classic pocket cheese.
Lastly, Zaos. Zaos, you wake up. There's no, you don't have no crazy dreams first. As you wake up, you kind of, look around in bed. You kind of hear a noise coming from your mask. As those two voices again pipe up. Watch out! Watch out! He's coming! As suddenly you're not in your room anymore, but you're rather in a very dark, secluded area with a spotlight flash before you. You remember this place, though, Zaos. You've been here before. As you hear a slithering sound kind of come up. And you hear the voice. Well, well, well. We have not spoken in a long time.
Do I know who it is?
You do. You remember your patron of all things, Dendar. Full name here, Dendar the Night Serpent. As you see, basically, if you've ever seen the God of War playthroughs, the giant snake in that, it's kind of what he looks like as he slithers up to you. Very huge, kind of looking down at you.
Yes, it has been some time since we talked.
Zaos, I'll admit, you have continued to use me. I remember we first met. I be a person craving knowledge. You had a family that had the knowledge I was looking for. The little swap we made. Power for knowledge. And yet, during that, ever since then, you never really done much to kind of expand upon it. Hell, you don't even use the awakened ability I give you.
That's true. I know that I have not used the powers that you bestowed upon me to the best of my abilities, but I'm doing what I can to make good on our...
Yes. Well, I mean, to be fair, I've kind of always let you do your own thing. If you had knowledge, you give it to me. But, funny enough, your own little exploits recently have piqued my interest quite a bit. Especially now that you've attained an item that I'm not really sure if you should have or not.
Oh, and what item would that be? A mask, perhaps?
It is a conduit of sorts, or a way to communicate with people that maybe it would be best not to be communicated with. But, be that as it may, very entertaining. So, I think I'll let things stand as they are now. Be careful, Zaos. The path you walk down is quite dangerous. I'm assuming you don't want to end up dead.
Well, dead is not the goal, but I do what I can do to be entertaining.
Alright then. I will give you one last thing. You've clearly you're more than just the average warlock, Zaos. Now, you will become a slightly more average, no, not above average warlock, as everything kind of flashes out in a puff of smoke. You're back in your room, and there's a little book in front of you. It kind of looks old and haggard, but you know what it contains and what it can do.
I see, good friend, that you've given me something once again. I'll try to be a little more above average from now on.
Now you do remember, though, Zaos, that if you ever did really want to talk to your patron and learn something, the way it basically works is to try and, sit down and call out for them, though. But you've always remembered, though, that you're always supposed to bring a new piece of knowledge with you.
Got it.
So, you're back in your room, though. Anything you would like to do?
Just in my room, nothing wrong?
No, you see your backpack, the mask is still there. All the other stuff you took from the dungeon.
Okay. Well, I think I would use this time to probably leaf through the book, see what new interesting things may be found inside, and after that, probably go find the rest.
All right. So, you already know as a warlock.
Oh yeah.
We'll move fast. The three of you eventually do come down to the main lobby of the. And the three of you, surprisingly, you don't know where everybody else is.
I wonder where Brainy is.
The innkeep he looks to you and says, "Got no idea on that one. But your other friend, the red cloaked one, her and her girlfriend said they were going out and then they left."
Huh.
Nah, that's cool.
Classic Teralyn.
Classic, just classic characters in general, honestly.
That's, yeah.
So, gentlemen, what shall we do with our day? It seems that we don't have any of our other compatriots, but we can at least do something.
Well, I suppose that we should. Oh God, why did I sound like?
By the way, Barrow's asked you recognize that Beau looks a little bit more darker and hairier than before.
Yeah.
Would you say he's thicker?
Sure. Why
Yeah.
not?
Barrow doesn't want to say anything because he didn't get rude. So, I've been thinking recently. I know, dangerous stuff. I know, but you remember down on the
Yeah.
place?
Yeah.
The thing. You've been thinking about that too?
Yeah. You're talking about the
Yeah.
axe. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Alright,
Zaos.
Fill me in on this.
You don't know
Yeah,
what that
yeah.
axe is.
Well, listen, I don't want to leave Zaos. Barrow doesn't want to leave Zaos all alone, so he's going to explain it. So,
Okay.
okay, so Zaos. So we found this cool axe, and it's like magic and stuff, and we want to go get it.
Where did you see this axe?
Listen.
I wasn't there, by the way.
Yeah, I know. So this axe, when we killed all those cultists,
Yeah.
that's where we found the axe.
And why didn't you take it at the time?
Well,
We were kind of strapped for time. We kind of strapped for time. It was a little
it
feisty.
was a little rowdy, It was just a little bit rowdy.
We'll give them a little time to chill out. We're gonna go back and see what's up.
So you're
Exactly.
saying it's enchanted of some sort.
Well,
What do you think that if you couldn't handle it then, that just the three of us.
We could handle it then. We subdued it. It was
handle
almost our
it.
friend, but you guys were getting impatient.
We weren't even in the room.
Yeah, exactly. You guys were getting impatient that we were in the room and you guys.
Exactly.
I don't believe you, my friend.
I do. I was.
If you want to go on this adventure, I will follow.
Hell yeah. I'm ready.
Cool. Okay,
Alright.
so we adventured to the bathhouse.
Also, Avon, that bear claw would have been fastened with like a shoelace around my like as a necklace.
Alright, that's perfectly fine.
Jeez.
Alright. I didn't think I'd be doing this again, but I guess I'll bust out the...
Hell yeah.
I'm, okay. You're not there. You're not there. Not there. Okay.
It's still in a cloud.
Oh, wait a minute. I can fix it.
No, don't fix it.
You just felt like you lived in a society.
Why'd you say anything?
I won't... Okay, don't worry.
Turn off the How do I turn off the There, yeah, there it is.
I got it, don't worry.
Thank you.
Alright. You all walk back to the bathhouse. However, you find it locked still, surprisingly. Nobody's been there since.
But we haven't. It was left unlocked.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Breenie. Did Breenie do that? Yeah, she did unlock it.
Yeah.
How early in the morning is it?
It's about like... I would say you would all get up around 8, so it's like 9. You have to walk over here too. Bit of a walk. But it's like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Wow.
But even as you peek in the doors, it's still empty though.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it?
What a lucky set of circumstances. I do say.
Is there like a hours sign? You know, like how early it opens and how late?
You do see a sign that says it does open at like... goes from like 9 to 3. Got weird business hours, but... no one's there though.
Huh. Well, I guess we'll go inside. Eh?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Assuming Zaos also follows.
Yes, of course.
Let's just skip to the
Okay.
to the thing.
So, I'll just say as you guys walk in, no one's there. Kind of weird. You all go in through the back door like before. You don't run away too fast.
Something's gonna happen.
Are those girls still?
Can I visit my book club?
Yeah,
That's the only reason,
the
actually.
Yeah, book
club
club.
Okay, well, first of all, I'll just say, Beau, none of the girls who were working there are there, which is kind of weird. Come by.
No, I was talking about the book club. Sorry.
Oh, those guys. Yeah. You open the doors out.
Y'all.
No one's really moving or anything.
I wasn't expecting an audience for this. I just wanted to say hey, ladies, and hope you enjoy your... And then I walk away.
Roll me as you walk away, roll me an insight check, Zaos.
1 second.
Right. Six. Everything seems normal as you walk out.
Do.
I also say hi to the hey y'all. Sorry about almost stealing your book.
Alright.
Bye.
It happens. I guess you can give me an insight too. Oh.
Cool.
You'll have a
Zaos
higher
is gonna go
you'll
back.
have a higher DC.
Oh yeah, I do. I have a 4. 4 plus 4.
Everything's yeah.
Sorry.
Everything seems normal.
Yeah,
DC
the same
is the score that you have to meet. Your modifier is the thing that you.
Alright, so you guys continue down this way. Zaos, as you walk by this room, you feel your mask vibrating a bit.
Oh,
Does that stop?
I'm gonna keep walking.
Alright. So once again, you guys come down this passageway. You have to go underwater to get over here, but I'm assuming definitely do.
I'm gonna leave my rats. I'm gonna leave my rats right here.
Right.
While I go.
I like
Y'all
how
stay
you
here.
just
I'll be right back.
casually slid that off the screen.
I forgot it was still there. Alright, so I'm assuming all three of you walk over here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, Barrow, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
Definitely.
I was just standing that far away.
Yep.
Like 30 feet down the hallway.
Yep.
Alright, I
I'm in
flipped the
range.
lid of the sarcophagus.
Alright, you see the vibrating axe once again. It comes up.
Okay, buddy, wait. Buddy.
Hey, whoa. I know we got off on the wrong foot,
We did?
but we're here to make amends.
Axe hat. It's
Probably not.
okay. Roll me. One of you roll me a persuasion. Well, either both of you roll persuasion, or one of you rolls with advantage.
Before that,
What's your persuasion radical?
can I use guidance on
Zero.
Zombie?
What's your persuasion radical?
Bo, you.
0.
Oops. That's the one thing.
Okay, guidance. Where's
Yeah.
my best D4? I need to test my D4s now to see
Oh,
which
no.
one's the best. I'm sorry. It won't take that.
All right.
I didn't realize Warlock got guidance. I thought it was just a cleric paladin thing.
Read the thing next to guidance. You'll understand soon.
Things are not as they appear.
Wait, what?
Roll your
Domination.
D4.
Okay. Sorry, I'm testing. Okay, that one's my best D. Okay, so roll a D4. That's okay. And then I roll my at advantage. You said because
Barrow-
Radical's helping me.
Yes, because Barrow is helping you. You roll with advantage.
Okay. That's great. It's a 10.
Holy shit! Looks on my side this time as the axe is having none of it and comes swinging right towards you. So I gotta roll to a hit.
Nice.
Does a 21 hit?
Who?
I'm gonna just assume yes. I feel like that's a dumb question to ask.
Oh, who?
You.
Who's it hitting? Okay, me.
Yeah,
Okay,
The
yeah.
person who's talking, I assume.
Mhm.
Like big talk.
assuming a 21 hits you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a shit roll though. The axe comes slamming down on you. Luckily, maybe because of your more hairier chest, you take less. Doesn't get as much of a hit as you would think, and you lose. You get hit for 2 points of slashing damage.
Ah, so I'm at 38 hit points.
Yes.
Class. All right. I grab the axe. Right.
All right, roll me athletics then.
Athletics, you say? I don't do that at advantage unless I'm raging.
Nope.
That is a 12 plus 5, 17.
You definitely, as it's kind of a little bit embedded into your chest, you kind of put your hands clasping on it, and you're able to hold it down.
I kind of like stroke it. I'm like, oh, buddy, it's okay. You don't need to. Just calm down.
All right, roll me. Yeah, I'll give you one more persuasion.
One more.
Not at advantage though.
Okay. Well, that's much better. That's 18 plus 4, 22.
All right, it actually calms down now.
I'm persuasive.
As
It's cool, but
as it slinks out of your chest a bit though, but you're still holding it.
I say, buddy, I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna use you like you were always meant to. You're not gonna be cooped up in this cave anymore. Just
we're
calm
gonna
down.
be a good old group of friends.
All right, one more persuasion.
You ever have
check.
friends, pal?
One more persuasion
We'll
check.
be good.
Yeah.
That's okay. What is it? 11 plus 4, 15.
All right. Luckily enough, the axe it stops vibrating, kind of just plops to the ground.
Ah,
But-
yes. We killed it with persuasion.
All right.
Alright. I pick up the axe and I raise it triumphantly and then I give it a smooch.
Or you kiss it. Doesn't really seem to be doing more vibrating anymore. Now, You know the axe has some magic to it, but you're not 100% sure what. But you have a battle axe in your possession now.
Yes, just a battle axe. Should I label it as magical battle?
Put magical question mark. Roll me an Arcana check actually right now to see if you can figure it out.
Okay. Arcana. I have a 0 on that. 11.
You're not entirely. You can.
I also.
Yes.
Barrow wanted to cast a detect magic.
All right, you cast detect.
Okay, hold on, Radical. Before you do, detect magic just tells you if there's magic. It doesn't tell you what it does. So before you cast it,
let me just see real quick.
You have, I think you have identify as a ritual, or maybe not. I don't know.
I don't think he does.
Okay, well, I just
And
take
you
the
learn at School of Magic.
Well, you learn at
learn
School of Magic, so you can learn that it's like abjuration or conjuration. You don't really know.
Yeah, it's probably an enchantment, if any.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
So,
probably.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll have to we'll have to take a look later.
So what does the axe like look all fancy, or is it just like an axe?
The
like
axe,
fancy is in like slightly, just like not a steel blade. Like
I mean, it looks like a regular axe, except like the metal parts are like pure black though.
Classic.
Yes.
That's rad. We got a new friend to the party.
All right, I suppose we should.
Axe joins the party.
Axe joins the party. All right, let's go.
Well, that was a fun
Come with
adventure.
me, Mr. Axe. I can't drag the token.
All right, don't worry. It's fine. It's battle
I'm
axe.
sure Avon's just gonna switch the screen.
So as we're walking back,
Yeah.
I would like to stop at this entryway and put on my mask.
Okay. Takes a while. Like you just mask goes on. You hear the voice of Merkul pop up again. Venice, you were a good servant. How ironic, though. Killed by your own crew. That's what you hear. Unless you try and speak out to Merkul, that's
No, I think that you know what, I would actually probably ask if Merkul, you didn't happen to bestow any gifts upon her, did you?
I guess there was. Little black spell book. I helped. Essentially,
That's already been taken.
Fuck.
But then again, it wouldn't really. Actually, it's funny that you hear Bob pipe up. Yeah, funny, isn't it, though, Zaos? I wonder how this could have happened where a locked-up zombie finds its way to its owner for food. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
No. Yeah, I wouldn't know much about that.
Alright, roll me, actually don't roll me, you just hear Ball is just, here you Duke. And we're cool, kind of pipes up.
So that the mask can hear me, laugh just a little bit.
Alright. That's how you hear from the two of them. And just so Barrow and Beau know, all of this conversation happens in Zaos' mind.
Yeah, but Zaos just kind of like stopped by the doorway, put on his mask, stood there for like 5 seconds then.
And then laughs a bit.
Yep. It's completely in character.
I love that. Yep.
Alright,
Perfect.
so
Right?
other than that, I'm
Absolutely
assuming you guys all leave.
I mean, Barrow's like, I mean, hey, we're all a little crazy.
I'm gonna say under my breath
To himself.
that I basically to myself. Now to find who has that book.
It's one of us.
Alright. Don't worry about we'll just get out. We'll just get off this page now because I'm not gonna do anything.
Well, how do you know we're not gonna come
Come
back?
on.
I made it to the exit.
Alright.
I'm outside, huh?
Okay. Well, actually, funny little thing as you guys do walk out, walk for a little bit, you see guards, like the Flaming Fist guards, kind of come by and do their own, like, you see them walk by you. Seem to be walking over somewhere the bathhouse is, but that's neither here or there.
Well, where are we going next?
Well, I don't know about you, but I do have quite a bit of treasure after our journey. I think I could use some shopping, probably.
Ooh.
Shopping, you say? Well, I'd like to find the proprietor of magical goods so I can have them look at some things for me. And maybe we can pool some funds and get something for some of us.
Sounds like
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I gotta get some outfits for my rats. For my rats.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't...
So where's like the marketplace?
So
where's like the marketplace?
Beau would know that, like, basically surrounding this huge parkway area up here.
That's the upper, like, city marketplace, though.
Yeah.
Is there a lower city marketplace?
There is a lower city marketplace, funny enough.
Okay.
It just
Well,
happens
we're
to
probably
be...
gonna go to the upper city one.
Alright, so do you go... I'm assuming you're heading up this way then.
Yeah, we're probably gonna go through, like, this gate, because it's very close, actually.
Alright. Well, as you walk by the gate, you get in find one of the guards looks... Oh, it's just you, Zaos. Go right on ahead. Not even checking to see if, like, he has a badge or anything to get in. They do stop
Good day,
Barrow.
Jim.
Yeah.
The Furbolg's with me.
Okay, alright, just, you gotta fill out a visitor's pass, all that stuff. You know, in case he does something and you're liable for it. So, I'm assuming you fill it out. You fill it out. The guard gives, Barrow an upper city pass and lets you through.
Thanks, pal.
No problem, sir. Just stay out of trouble.
There still, like, vaguely smells of fish.
No, he definitely does not smell fish anymore. He took a
Smells like
very
rats
long nap.
Yeah, he just smells like...
No, the rats are clean too. The rats are very clean as
Oh,
well.
you did clean the rat.
Yeah, I cleaned the rats. I cleaned every... Like, they're really... Barrow
Rats
takes
kinda
pride
like-
in his
Rats just kind
cleanliness.
of exude a smell, though.
Well, not if they smell like if they have soap in them, on them,
Yes.
with them. Clean with soap, they smell good.
Alright, we're
Smell like
going to the shop.
Alright. So,
To the shops.
you get over here, you do see quite a wide variety of stuff. I would say, first of all three of you roll me perception checks.
Perception checks, you say? I'm
Yeah.
Oh, I
good.
love perception.
It's been a while since you've been
Well, I'm
here,
okay at those.
24.
Oh, shit.
A solid 6.
A 10.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Wait, did you roll like a 3?
Yeah.
So, you see, well, like a lot... Zaos and, Beau, you're kind of walking around, but you see a lot of, people just trying to hawk stuff off, like, come get this or come get that. Not really any major stores, like, two of you are looking for right off the bat. Barrow, however, kind of catches his eyes on things that pique his interest. He sees a magical emporium. He sees a apothecary shop. He sees the tailor shop. He also sees a bookstore
Well,
right by the Baldur's Gate library, and he also sees a ration general store.
well, Barrow obviously goes into the tailor shop first.
Yeah, I just followed Barrow. Barrow didn't say.
I guess I'll follow as well.
All right. So
Dun, 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 dun,
Barrow
dun,
walks into the shop.
dun, dun, dun.
Very nicely made red carpet, suits and dresses hanging about. You hear a "one moment, sir," as the very tall, fancy-looking high elf comes walking to you. Ah, yes.
Is he taller than me?
He's about the same size as you, actually.
Damn, he's tall.
As I am Mr. Wizzle of Wizzle's Tailors. How may I help you, good sir?
Hey, y'all do rats?
Do I do rats, you say? Well, there is a
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're trying to get little costumes for your pets. Trust me, I've had to fit quite a...
If you want to call them pets, I guess.
I've had to fit quite a dog in a tutu before. But what's the occasion, good sir, that you need us, rat-sized suits or dresses.
It's a wedding.
Oh, is this the Stellmain wedding everyone's been talking about that's happening tomorrow?
Of course.
I think so.
You know it
I
is.
don't remember their names exactly, but yeah,
Oh,
I think so. Sounds right.
Yes, it's the Stellmain wedding.
oh, how marvelous. I really wish I could go, but quite a few people come in, picking up suits and whatnot. Alright, good
Yeah.
sir, show me what I'm working with, though, and I would assume you yourself want a suit as well, too.
Nah, I'm good.
What is Barrow wearing?
Just kind of like a, kind of like, we'll see. Like I drew it like how it's like a kind of a coat-ish thing. It's kind of like a leather-ish coat.
Alright, so I'm
That's
assuming
about it.
so they all just pop out of your backpack, line up.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Alright.
okay, so these 6 want suits, and this one over here, Boris, he wants a dress.
Let's see, he pulls out a magnifying glass as he looks down at all of them. Pulls out measuring tape. Alright, sir. You let them stay. I'll need about 24 hours to get this all done. And fortunately, though, for their size, as he kind of puts the measuring tape away, it's going to be 20 gold apiece for you.
Please.
Those 7 rats for suits and dresses will be 140 gold.
Hey, okay, hey.
The bit.
Yes?
I mean, how much can the suits cost if they're that small?
Well, no, sir. I have to custom fit the rats. Plus, you know,
Yeah, but they're good rats.
that's also another thing, sir. We kind of have to deal with. I'll have to put them in an area, though. I'm assuming they've all been washed.
Can't you just
Of
write down
course.
their measurements and then craft the suit?
I mean, I do that, but remember, this is a very fancy tailors. And if they're going to the Stellmain wedding, they need the fanciest tailor for this wedding. I mean, I'm assuming
Do you know another tailor?
he gives
They're,
you
like,
a
a little less expensive.
he gives you a look, just like, sir, while there may be other tailors in this town, how many do you think are gonna make rat suits as willingly as I am? Okay, just so you remember, Radical, you were paid the night before. You got paid at least 200 gold for
Yeah.
the lodge.
I do have 200 gold. It's true. I just
140 is almost all of it.
Yeah,
It's
well, he's getting
almost all of it.
his rat
I mean-
suit. So what do you think I'm gonna be doing here?
Has a point.
He has a
Yeah,
point. Suits
yeah,
are
you have a
expensive.
very big point. Suits and dresses are expensive. It's true.
I wish we could buy clothes for so much cheaper than they actually are. It's kind of actually
Listen, so
Yeah.
$20. So I'm equating a gold piece to $1. $20, real good price for a suit. Just throwing it out there.
I'd say like the gold is like $100-ish.
That's
least.
not true because the copper is like
Yeah, like equate.
I don't think it's
okay.
a
Yeah,
hundred.
copper's like a
gold is probably worth like $5.
I think a gold's worth more like $10.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think 10 would be better. 10
Because you can get like a drink for 5 silver.
All right.
Yeah,
So
it's like-
he after giving you that scout, was like, sir, prices are final, and remember, you also need to get them suits in time for a wedding that's tomorrow. I feel like this is the best deal you're gonna get right now.
You have a point, I guess. Sure, why not? Sure. I'm not gonna use any of this money anyways.
Hey, man, do I have
Probably.
a suit back at my house?
You would have a suit back at your house, and so would Zaos.
Okay.
Zaos
Oh, I'm
already.
not gonna wear. Oh, Barrow's not gonna wear a suit.
Yeah, Zaos already.
Or
does
he's
it.
gonna forget. He doesn't want one.
Okay. Before we leave, I take the tailor off to the side and I'm like, so could you make a suit for the big hairy one too?
For a suit of his size, it would be also quite tall. gonna cost a lot more than just the 20 for a single rat.
Huh? You probably just have to hem a longer pair of pants and a suit to his size, right?
That's true, but how would I even get his measurements to begin with? I'm not gonna stand there for.
Listen, hey Barrow, come here real quick.
Yeah. What?
Come here. So this man's gonna get your measurements just because he needs them for your rats. I don't know. Don't ask me, man.
I mean, that sounds logical.
Uh-huh.
It's all right.
And you're just there.
He just stands there as he gets the measurements. I see. And then he pulls you aside, Beau, away from Barrow. He's very oddly shaped, so I'm gonna be around 50 gold, I think.
Dude, that's fine. I front the gold.
Alright, you pay the 50 gold. Alright, I'll get it done. And as he walks by the rats, he claps his hands like, chop chop rats, we have work to do, as they all follow him into another room.
Does he have speak with animals?
No, but he just...
Yeah, he shouldn't be able to...
I mean...
Yeah, like, the rats wouldn't be able to understand him. And so I'd say, hey, rats, go with him. And, like, stand still. I'll give you a lot of food. He'll bring you food. Don't worry. Just stand still and he's gonna get you suits.
Zaos, Beau, you're not sure if it's either the man's presence or Barrow making the rats do. They follow along with him.
Uh-huh.
Alright. So, I'm assuming you're both done with the tailor shop.
Yeah. Do I see my store that I'm looking for outside?
Both of you, perception checks again. Barrow already has seen all the major.
Better. 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zaos, you're trying to kind of find what you're looking for, but...
Sorry. 17.
Yeah. You're trying to find what you're looking
Yo, Zaos,
for.
what you looking for?
Okay. Well, never mind that part. I'll just say Beau does see the Magical Emporium and a bookstore right by the Baldur's Gate library.
Cool. I'm just gonna start walking towards the magic store. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go get the magic man.
Okay.
Oh.
Right. I was gonna say, Zaos, you were too busy thinking about how the whole, like, who's really commanding the rats when Barrow talks to you for a moment and asks something.
Yo, hey, where are you trying to go? You seem to be looking a bit lost here.
Oh, I'm just kind of perusing today. Maybe something a bit magical, maybe something, I don't know, something else. We'll find out as the day.
Yeah, we'll find out.
All right. So
Let's just follow Beau.
All right. Three of you come to Danny's Magical Emporium.
Danny.
Yeah. You open the door. You see a guy behind basically the table, like not the table, I forget what it's called, damn it, like the counter. There
Hey
you go.
yo, Danny!
Hey yo!
Hey, yo, Dan.
I don't know. How you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Your name's just fun to say. So, listen.
Welcome to the Magical Emporium. How can I help you?
Well, I got these things. Magical, I think.
Alright.
But I don't know what they do.
Alright, well, if you want me to identify them, though, it'll be... I'm gonna say 5 gold apiece.
Dude, easy. I dropped my axe and my beans on the table.
Alright. Pay him the 10 gold. He goes, wow, 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 wow. So what you got here is a basic enchanted axe. I would say in battle it would be like a +1 to hit and
classic.
in damage.
Ooh.
Yeah. It seems to... I guess there could be more to it, but... I don't know. I guess it depends on how the axe is feeling, if you know what I mean, buddy. As he gives you...
Yeah.
And then he kind of gets a bit more solemn as he as he grabs the bag. Sir, you have here a bag of 6. These are no ordinary beans. Quite magical.
I assume it's so.
They're also a bit dangerous.
Uh-huh.
Now, you can take one of these 6 beans, throw it out at someone, and kablamo, it explodes and does a whole bunch of damage.
On a scale of like 1 to 10 d6, how many d6 would you say?
not so much a D6. It's another type of dice, but it's a lot
like
more of them.
A D10?
Oh no, that's
D4.
D4.
Ah, classic.
But I will let you know, if you were to say plant these beans, or see, what makes these beans scary, I don't know where you found them because they're not like the regular magic bean. It seems like if you force someone to eat one, or if it's put into conditions where it can get water or whatnot, it seems like they'll do the usual growing thing. Yeah, and honestly, what happens after that is kind of a mystery, though. Beans work in mysterious ways. So do not eat that. He looks at you and says, "Do not eat these beans." I will just let you know that right now.
So these, you don't know what the beans do when they're planted?
I mean, there's a whole variety of things that could happen. I mean, I guess the typical thing is a beanstalk pops up, but it could also make I don't know, you shoot out soda from your eyeballs or whatever, though. Or,
That's fair.
Or maybe it'll make you
chance cubes.
Or make
listen.
a
Chance beans.
Yes.
You think you could just write down like the major things that could happen with these beans? They're like top 10 most likely.
I can try. I can tell you how much they would do if you just strew them out and blow them up, but...
Do it. Tell me.
Okay. So, sorry, I gotta actually pull them out.
Oh, Battle Axe 1d8. It's versatile 1d10.
So the battle axe works. The battle axe works with the standard stats of a battle axe, except it's a +1. And I'm assuming you know how enchanted weapons work.
Yeah.
The guy seems like he feels like maybe there's a bit more to it, but you can't really force it out right now, as if like the axe determines what it does. So, with this bag of beans, if you were to pick up and throw one of them, everybody in the area where you would throw it around would have to, in a 10-foot radius, would have to make a DC 15 Dex saving throw, or take 5d4 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Do you have a spell card that you could just send me?
I guess, would you know about the other part, though? You know what?
If he identified it, he would know everything about it.
Alright. I will send you the full table. I don't have it on me right now, but like after the session.
Just like take a picture of it and send it to me.
I can also just link it to you easily to Roll20.
That too.
So the other thing is, if you were to plant it or put it in a situation where there is, that's kind of the kooky thing about these beans, is that if you were to put these in a thing where water or any liquid can kind of get to them, though, in about 1 minute they will grow. And in a D100 style scale, a lot of things could happen. You know, cold souls can sprout, a geyser could erupt, you may summon things like a shrieker or a bullet, or you know, maybe make some fruit grow, or a beanstalk grow too. There's about, I would say, about 10 to 11 things that could happen with these beans. You only have 6 of them though, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Alright. You will get that full stuff later.
Hey, these beans sound rad. We should plant them.
Alright. So after that, he's like, alright, you guys want anything else? I'll admit the store is a bit barren right now, but I do have some magic goods if you're interested.
Well, let's
Give
see
me
what
a
you got.
tour.
Alright.
Yeah, show us what you got.
Alright, Mr. I don't know your name, but I'm gonna just show you Mr. Tall and Green. How about that?
His name's Barrow.
Alright then, Barrow.
Funnily enough, you got my last name right.
Know what I'm doing here. So he pulls out 4 pieces of paper, Barrow. You never really seen these before, but he points to each of them. Now these here are what you call a spell scroll. If you take about, I would say, maybe 6 seconds, or like the usual action, you can cast something with them. Now they vary in power and what they can do, and the spell they have on them. Like this one here, he points to the first one. You cast this one out, you can like spray poison everywhere in front of the people around you. Oh, this next one here though, that's a beaut though. Cast it, and next time you're gonna punch someone or hit someone, I'm just gonna say you're more likely to hit them. Now this third one here is a good favorite of mine. bit more expensive than the other two. You cast this one, say you were about to jump off a tall building. Now, usually you would go like jump off and bam, like a splat on the floor. This one, however, were you to cast it before you jump, you would just float down, kind of like a feather. And then this last one here, I do like this one. You can create images of yourself. Very powerful. Instead of one of you, there's three of you. And then you can go walk around, control them, do their own thing. And should one of them get hit, or say you get hit, guess what? It ain't you. It's just one of the images instead. How's that for a laugh? So, these are the force.
You got a feather fall boost, a minor image, not minor image, but
Mirror image.
Image boots. Or what was it? A ring? Boot? Ring?
No. So there's a 4 spell scrolls. He's showing off first. There's a poison spray one, a true strike one, a feather fall one, and a mirror image.
Oh, okay.
Then he next.
I got my own magic. Thanks, bud. But I'm not interested.
Now next I got up here. He pulls out like a little silver ball, kind of big. Now this here beauty, it's real nice. Say you need some daylight around you, or something to kind of keep things up and follow you around. Well, this baby here is how you do it. Just attune it to yourself, and you'll be good to go. I call it a drift globe. So yeah.
So how
What
far
does everyone
does
else
the
call
light
it?
go around?
One at a time. You, sir, Mr. Green.
What does everyone else call it?
Oh, they
You
call
call it a drift globe.
They all call it a drift globe too, but I call it a Danny's special drift globe.
What's so special about it?
What makes? Yeah, exactly.
I made it. That's what's special about it.
Oh, you make all this
Like-
shit. You don't just like find it and buy it from people.
I mean, I do some of that too, but I do have one of these items here that is kind of around. Was that same
Listen,
thing?
how much would you buy these beans?
Wait, what'd you say?
Buy these beans?
I would only take
Avon wasn't prepared.
I wasn't prepared for that.
I would like to try to persuade Bow to not.
Bow.
Sir, if you're going to.
No, I'm not. Shut up. Just don't. Give me.
I mean, I guess those beans are pretty rare, but they're also kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
I guess I give you like 300 for them.
300. All right. Maybe I'll come back later.
Okay, so, well, useful if you need light or daylight kind of around. And it'll also follow you around too. So it makes it nice. Next, he pulls out another bag actually, but a bit different this time than the one you have. Now, here I got some magic dust. This dust doesn't do what you think it would do. Say you get like
Pocket sand.
I would be careful with this pocket sand though, buddy. You only get so many pinches out of it. However, where you put this dust into water, it would suck up all the water and turn it into little pellets though. And say you need a nice little water break, pop the pellet, water goes into your mouth. Now be careful when you put it near a person though, they'll dehydrate them. That's not really the best thing you want for them.
So does it clean the water as well? Like
no
need for boiling or purifying?
I believe it does too, or better yet, if you just get some boiling or good water, just save it up in the little pellets and you'll be good to go.
And how much would that fine dust cost?
This one's about 150 gold, good sir.
Yeah.
You can get about 10 pinches out of it though, if I would do say so myself. But I got 2 more items I think you're gonna both want to see.
See it.
Next, he pulls out an emerald of all things. Now this here looks like your standard old emerald, but different. I want to make sure I'm reading this right. See, this emerald has some magical properties to it. Were you to break it, the elements inside of it, I believe it's water of all things, funny enough, pop right out, able to help you out. Now some folks, they have this little spell called Conjure Elemental. It's a bit annoying if you ask me, because why not just carry them in these cute little, these flashy little things as he holds the emerald up. So, if you're ever in
Why
trouble...
isn't it a sapphire if it's water?
You know, that's a good
Why is
question.
it green?
I guess I would have to ask the people who made this made this book or whatever that gave me the information. I think the blue one actually has the air one in it. Kind of weird too, but
That's really weird.
Yeah,
Why isn't
but
it like silver?
Like quartz
This is
or
a bad
something.
planning.
yeah. But I'm not the
Someone's
one.
gonna get confused.
I'm not the one who I'm not the one who writes the rules. I'm just the one who has to follow them. Yeah.
Oh wait, I have a Sonifying Club. That's
But
right
yes,
there.
we got here a nice elemental gem. Unfortunately, like I said, it's a one-time use, but hey, you never know when a elemental is going to be useful.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. What's your
Probably.
last item, buddy?
All right, last one. Now, this is probably a very special one too. He pulls out some robes, like a white robe. This robe looks really weird in that it has like objects kind of like stitched, like not stitched onto it, but like say when you're knitting, say you're like knitting something and then like you make an image. He has like different.
Yeah.
There's like it has different images of it. Like there's like a dagger or a lantern or a pole, or
Uh-huh.
a whole variety of other things too. Though this robe, I think this is one of the best things I got here though. So you wear this robe, attune it to yourself, and say you need something like a dagger or back, you just rip on the little not tag
The
patch.
patch.
On the patch, and then suddenly boom, got it though. Now
How many patches it got?
it has actually let me just pull this.
I feel like a cheater because I know all these magical items.
There are a total of
Fucking cheater.
20 patches on this thing.
20 patches.
Yeah. Wait, actually, okay. Is that actually possible? No, that is not possible. I was making. Actually, wait. That is possible. I was reading things wrong. Now, there's the standard 6, of course: the dagger, the lantern, a mirror if you need it, a pole, some rope, and a sack. But the rest of them, the other 14, they're a bit more of a. You don't know what you're gonna get out of them. Though. You can get maybe you'll get some gold out of it, maybe some silver. Or, sometimes I think it's funny when people pull out a robe from one of these things.
Yeah.
Or, so, that's how it basically kind of goes, good sir.
How much is it?
This one is 250 gold.
Alright.
The gem is 200, dust was 150, and the globe's 100. The spells I point out to them before, the poison spray and the true strike are 50, better falls 100, and mirror image is 200.
I'll buy that globe.
Alright, you buy yourself a drift globe. Anything else you want, good sir?
I'll leave the rest up to these guys.
Alright,
I think I will partake of that fine dust.
That dust? You're buying the dust? We could just. I mean, the dust is basically just like a water bottle.
Not exactly. He looks to you, not exactly. Say you want to dehydrate someone with this dust? Boom. God, soak out all their hydration.
Well, you could dehydrate them with time.
I mean, therein lies a good question. Hypothetically, if
Yes.
one were to consume some of this dust, how much would be required to dehydrate a person?
I would say that would be a full pellet. Let me actually look at this just so I'm not fucking anything up. This usual dust can take up to 15 feet of water, though. I would say you just swallowing one would be already kind of a bit. Would already kind of pretty much dehydrate them. You're not gonna die because of it, but there are some issues when you do get dehydrated, though. So he looks. He says about one pinch should probably do the job. Then, if they were to swallow it. Now you're not making anybody swallowing this, good sir. As soon as you leave this door, right?
No, not today.
All right. Okay. I just don't want. All right, good sir. I'm willing to let you have this for 150. Just make sure I don't hear the news later of local man dies of dehydration.
Oh, don't worry. You'll never know.
All right. So 150 gold. Dust. And then he looks to Barrow and also Zaos. Anything else the two of you want?
That robe, pretty decent. Not gonna lie. From what I've heard.
It conflicts with my
I
style.
got magic. Not really. feeling any of this.
Alright, that's fine, sir.
Okay.
Who knows, come back another day, I may have different things.
I would, however, like to ask him about the white agates that we have. And I put them on the table.
Ah, those gems. I'm not much of a gem person. You gotta talk to Raphael over at Raphael's Rations and Jewels. He does this cool little thing where he turned his general store into a jeweler store too. He'll probably give you like the right estimate of what those are.
There's nothing. The reason I ask is I have reason to believe that they might be magical of some sort. Is there any way you can check?
Just a reminder, Kahuna, where'd you get these from again?
Just.
Oh. He looks at them. He's like, they're not magical, buddy. They're just regular gems.
Alright, that's it then.
Alright. Well, you all have a good day, all of you.
Yeah, you do.
Hey,
Yeah? You gonna say something, sir?
yeah, do you know where anywhere, like, potions?
Hi. You want the
Potions.
You're,
Who does potions?
well, actually, right across the street is the potion seller's potion shop. Nice old lady runs that place. You can get a good deal there too.
Never mind.
You know where it is, Barrow.
Cool, yeah, I saw that place. I think. Let me check. Yeah, I'll go. Yeah. Cool. Thanks.
No problem.
How much do you think this axe would sell for, man?
Axe? Enchanted?
Yeah.
1 million gold.
Not 1 million gold.
No.
I would guess, since it's a basic enchantment, it's gonna run between like the usual $100-$300 range. Like dollar a gold.
300, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Not
I might
gonna-
come back later. You think about it. You come. I'll get back to you.
Alright. Take care. You guys all leave Danny's shop, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Alright, Zaos, you give me a perception check. So you can...
I don't see shit.
But you engrossed in your dust.
Dust is gone.
By the way,
That's getting dust.
Una, I will send you the dust stats later.
Cool.
Yeah, just send like me my beans as well.
Oh yeah, I'll
Oh,
send you.
and my drift club.
I'll send you. Yeah, I'll send you guys all your things. All right. Zaos, you don't notice where it is as you're kind of walking by, as you hear kind of a ka-ching, ka-ching. You look over because the noise is kind of distracting. You see a drow kind of like ringing a bell by like a bucket essentially though, where it says alms to the poor right next. Come one, come all. Let's give money to those in need. You see him, Zaos. I don't know if Barrow and Beau see him.
I rolled like 18 for my perception.
I would say both
it
of
I rolled a 24.
So, Beau, Barrow, as you kind of look over, because you see Zaos looking at this guy, you actually recognize him. That was the drow you traveled with to get to Baldur's Gate, Heinrich. Yeah. Let me actually...
What? So Heinrich, what was he like in the thing? He's in our note, probably, right?
Kinda. I think he was the one you talked to, I think.
No,
But
he's not in there.
Yeah.
Heinrich was the drow. He was too busy kind of like... He talked to Teralyn a bit more. Seen a bit more... He was actually probably one of the most open guys on the drive.
That's fair.
While Duncan and Castellano were kind of a bit more silent or mutters to themselves, he was actually one willing to talk to people if people wanted to talk.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, do we know that guy?
yeah, I think we rode with him down here.
Oh.
Should we go say hello?
Suppose we could.
Alright.
Yeah.
He's ringing the bell, and he's just like, alms for the poor, and he actually looks at all of you guys. Actually needs...
Hey there.
Hey there. Wait, not that one. Here we go. Look, and... So Heinrich has changed a little bit since you last saw him. He got his hair cut, so it's a lot shorter now. kind of like a buzz cut of all things. He's not wearing his typical clothes. Like, he was wearing basically standard drow stuff of like dark clothes that seemed like for traveling. He's dressed in more of a kind of a more regal attirement. All his clothes are all white too now too, which is weird. And in like the middle, like basically where his chest is a snowflake inscription on it. Well, if it isn't Beau Finhorn and Barrow Green, and you're not Teralyn or Bree. I don't think I've met you before.
Yes, I'm here. My name is Zaos. I'm just here to watch over these two, and they're.
I see. Shakes your hand. You also notice, Zaos, that he wears goggles too. They're a little one of the lenses is a little cracked, but it really seems that's really about it.
And question for you, Avon.
Yeah.
He's collecting money, correct?
He's he has a If you ever walk by like what are they called again? Not St. Cross.
Like
Red Cross, like the Red Cross guys who are like raising money for the poor. Yeah. Well, yes, I am.
What are you collecting money for today?
I see the monastery that I'm staying in right now. After I got into the city with these two. They decided they let me stay there, and in exchange, I help raise money for them. They're doing quite a lot of good.
I would like to make a contribution if possible.
I'll drink to that, and I toss like 5 gold, 7 gold in there.
Toss 7 gold.
7 gold.
I toss them.
Yeah.
Okay, so does it?
Same.
I'm rounding off my gold.
That's fine. Why, thank you all so much. Be good news for them.
Yeah.
How have you all been since you've gotten here?
It's been a trip, man.
It's something. It's something.
As you kind of say that though, Beau, like, kind of. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Sorry. Yeah, forgot full screen screws up things a little bit. He kind of looks to you, he's like, the funny thing, I kind of felt that same way. Being here too, it's a bit of a trip. How much of a trip has it been for you? As he kind of like gives you a little look.
Well, yeah. We helped the, what are they called? The Flaming Fist. We helped the Flaming Fist do some work, and yeah, it's been a time.
Flaming Fist. I mean, those guys who stopped those cultists that have been going out killing everybody recently.
Exactly.
You say that, he gives you another like bit of a stronger like look.
Is he insight checking me?
Not exactly that. He's just more curious. Like he's more invested now in kind of this. Hey, how about I buy you all lunch? We can talk more about what's happening.
Yeah, that sounds great.
You roll me an insight check for that, Beau.
I'll roll an insight check. I'll drink to that, brother. All right, that was almost a natural 20. It was a 20, and then it rolled back. So insight. Yep. That's a 9.
Here. That's. Yeah. Well, you still actually kind of can tell what he's. He seems like a bit more like, because you can actually read him because he's not the best at hiding himself. And he's like, very much looks like I want to talk to you about stuff. Then, yes, sir. That's what you kind of get from him.
Why don't we go get a drink, right? Right, Zaos and Bear. Oh.
Yes, I know a fine pub near.
Yeah, me too. Avon, do I know any good like upscale pubs in this region of the
I would say yeah,
upper city?
You would know some, yeah.
All right, yeah, let's go there.
All right. So you all go in. He actually pays for your drinks. So as you're all kind of like sipping, he also got some like peanuts and stuff, so like you can all just snack on a bit. All right. He kind of looks around, making sure like no one's really watching him, but everybody else just seems to be doing their own thing. All right. What kind of strength have you been seeing since you got here?
Well, you're not a narc, right?
I don't even know the meaning of that word.
Alright. Zaos, I'll leave this up to your discretion.
Roll me an insight check, Zach. You never really met this guy before. Well, alright. Ooh, that was a bad roll from him. You can tell very much, Zaos, that he seems a little bit like, not so much like he's like looking for dirt or like he's like, he doesn't seem seedy, what you can get from him. A bit more of the opposite, actually. Like, he's one of those like more righteous guys or what. And he wants to kind of talk about this sort of stuff because it seems like he's like trying to figure some stuff out, though.
I would like to use my wicked mind to tell Zombrew that he should be very careful in talking to this particular individual.
Alright. So, Beau, you hear telepathically in your head, what does Zaos say?
I would be careful of this one. He's does not seem to be what he
Look around like, what the fuck?
Also, I'm in your mind.
Who the fuck?
It's me. I'm sitting next to you.
Henrik looks at you and like, is everything okay, Beau?
Yeah, sorry. I saw a fly buzzing around. It was weird. All right. So, what's up? Sorry. What was your question? Original.
What have you guys seen since you've gotten here?
Barrow tells him everything.
Okay, how do you tell him everything, Barrow?
Well, I mean, I don't want to describe everything that's happened.
Okay.
I just say, hey, this is all that's happened. And then, yeah.
Okay, just tell me, what do you highlight exactly?
I describe literally everything. It takes an hour.
Bounty stuff.
He starts talking, and I use Charm Person.
On who?
On
So,
Okay,
what Charm Person does is it just makes them consider you a friend, which
And I already consider you a
Well, no,
friend,
not-
and I wouldn't stop
I will say
talking.
this: it would Charm Person would make. Let me reading it up. It makes you. Is charmed by you until the end. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly. When your spell ends, the creature knows it was. I would
if
say
you have command, you could use command and be like quiet or something like that.
I would tell you this though, because when a charm person would also work, like you want it, like you can't just make Barrow do whatever you want, but it would be very much like if you told Barrow like, hey, stop talking or whatever, he'd be more inclined to do it though.
I could probably just use intimidation or persuasion for that though.
Charm person I still think is a very good spell, but it just is more.
It's
Okay.
not so good to use against your friends or people with a friendly disposition toward.
Yeah, because then they'll be even more likely to do something for you. Assuming you're not going to do something that's going to get them killed. Okay, so do you charm person Barrow as he starts talking?
I guess I'll save it.
Okay. So I'm going to just assume, so whenever either Beau or Zaos tries to do something to stop Barrow, I'm going to say Barrow talks about he got here. Would you tell him everything even from like Neverwinter 2? Barrow?
Yeah, everything. Because he doesn't understand.
Alright, Barrow.
He's like,
Barrow
yo.
tells him about like, oh yeah, my best friend Sammy Singer invited all of us to this tavern in Neverwinter. But then some like rude assholes were there, so we beat them up and one of them got killed, and now we're on the run, and then we got here to Baldur's Gate so that Beau's family could help us out. But Beau's family can't help us out technically, but they told us of a guy who could named Zodge, and that's also where we met Zaos. And his Zodge guy, he made us go hunt down and kill those cultists who were talking about Baldur's Gate going to hell and all that shit. And then, we got back and I got 7 rats all of a sudden. And then, okay, none of them stopped. I got 7
I
rats.
sit there and facepalm.
Yeah, and then we went to bed, and then when I woke up, my rats were on Mortlock. Mortlock's our friend we just met though too. He's one of the Vanthampurs. Apparently those Vanthampurs are causing some shady shit and all that. And yeah, they were probably the ones responsible for all the shit going on with Baldur's Gate and maybe that other city that I can't remember the name of, but all the angel people live there. Anyways, I got the rats off Mortlock, and then I went shopping, and then I got my rat suits, and then we went to a magic shop, and then we ran back into you. Did I miss anything,
I would
Barrow?
like to say bravo for your spot-on impersonation.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was just me. Perfect.
And
I
then
feel like
say-
you almost did everything correctly, like he would say. There was a bit that was like, eh, but like most of it was perfect. Spot on.
At the very end, I'm like, but you weren't supposed to know that we were the people who took out the cultists. It was the
Oh.
flaming fists on record.
He looks to
Oh
you.
yeah,
Heinrich is just-
that.
I don't care much for that, so don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
but just like, if somebody asks, we didn't do it.
Okay. Funny you bring this all up. I got into this city. I too felt something weird about it. So, I guess since Barrow here was so open about your guys' situation and all that, as he kind of like looks kind of like a bit confused at the fact that Barrow just spilled everything. So, I'm a part,
He's
or
got on the loose.
yeah, I'm a part, or kind of a part, of a group called the Knights of the Hinterland. And I don't think anybody of you would really know. Any of you have proficiency in religion?
Let me check.
I have a -1 in religion.
Okay.
Who's rolling this? I'm guessing.
No. Like, if you are proficient in religion, you could roll this, but you're not proficient. None of
I
you
know,
none of
I
you,
accidentally clicked it.
yeah, none of you would know this. I'm just gonna assume that.
No.
See, my group, we worship essentially the god of right. Oh, I did write this down. We worship Arl, the goddess of winter, and we live up in the Icewind Dale, far, far north, even more north than Neverwinter of all things. But you know, my master, who took me in essentially since I was an infant, he felt that my work would be best spent elsewhere outside of the month. So I was told to leave and go find my place in life. But I didn't want to leave. I enjoyed, and I kind of realized as I kind of went to go out my own way in life, that if I was going to prove myself to the Order, the Hinterland Knights, why I should be one of them, I would need something to kind of prove that. There's an old ancient artifact of Arl that I was hoping to try and get, but unfortunately, it's lost. It was in El Teral, last I heard, and now this thing's gone. So I decided I took that ride with Vicky and Draiden because they said they can get me down here south. Plus, I'm pretty sure neither of them had ever seen a draw before, so you know, it's a win-win for me, I guess. But unfortunately, you know, I got here, El Teral's gone when I find out. It so happens it's the strangest thing. See, my studies have opened me to the art of essentially, you know what a plane is. Not a plane like a farm field, but a plane.
Like
Like a flying machine.
No, that doesn't even exist. It's like dirt. He looks to you, Barrow.
In Barrow.
You know,
do I know what a different plane is?
bro, this is like you have to make an
I know
intelligence check.
Infernal as a
A
language.
plane of
but I
existence.
assume that I may have studied it a little bit.
Okay, all three of you roll me intelligence. How about that?
Oh boy,
Intelligence.
I have -1 intelligence.
That's an intelligence save, but it's the
4,
same-
baby.
Intelligence or
Oops, wrong one.
no, you're fine. It would still be the same thing either way.
that is a what's my intelligence? My intelligence is a 0, so just
You get?
There's the
a
bottom.
13.
Okay. Barrow, you have no idea what the hell he's talking about. Zaos and Beau,
I like planes.
you're kind of thinking about it like you kind of pop up what Radical was just saying, Zaos, like planes of existence. I would assume you would say that.
Yeah. So
No, I know. I never said that. If I didn't, I would say I like planes. That's
I was
it.
thinking.
Yeah, he looks, he's like, as he kind of gets a bit more hushed. You see, he looks to you, Barrow. He's just like, Barrow, there's more than just the world we live in. They call this world the Imperial Plane, but there are other worlds out there, the Feywild, or
Oh yeah,
as
I
you
know
kind-
that place. That's cool. That's the cool place.
okay, but there's also Bad Plane, the Nine Hells,
Oh man.
which,
Ah
from
man.
what you mentioned,
That don't sound nice.
it seems like those cultists were involved with the Nine Hells summon. So, when I got my skills allow me to kind of essentially detect when someone breaks through a point or kind of opens something up. And when I got here, I felt that presence, as if someone was just summoned for a thing, maybe from the Feywild, maybe also from the Nine. So, I decided to stick around. I stayed in that monastery. Luckily, my own religious background allowed them to help me get in. And thanks to the money you helped me raise, as he holds up the bucket, you know, consider for a bit longer. You mentioned the Vanthampurs. Yeah? Yes, Zaos?
I would just like to mention to him, I think that there's this bathhouse that you might find interesting. Perhaps maybe investigate near that area.
It's right here on this map.
Okay, you immediately bust out a map and point it to him. Alright. See. But you mentioned the Dead Three, I assume, who, from what I can tell, worship evil gods. Recroll, Bane, and Baal, you know, gods of death, and murder, and tyranny. Who cares for them? But it'd be weird at the fact that they'd be trying to send everybody to the Nine Hells. Their whole deal is just chaos. But you mentioned the Vanthampur. He looks at you, Beau. You think
Yeah.
they have a big part to play in this?
Definitely.
See.
They're not
well-
good. They're not
Well,
cool. Like
the
you.
while the flaming fists were infiltrating the cultists late, they found him down there attacking the cultists as well. Though there goes Kahuna.
Wait, did he leave?
When the flaming fists found him, he said that he was trying to redeem himself to his. Wait, what did he say exactly he was trying to do? April?
Mortlock was trying to redeem his family's honor because he felt that
Yeah.
his family was doing these very bad things.
Yeah. So he was trying to redeem his family's honor. Sorry, excuse me. And he went on further to explain that his mother said something about Entherol. That's the name of the other city, right?
Okay, from what you remember him talking about, he was saying that his mom, Thalmara Vanthampur, was like she pushed Duke Older Ravengard to go to Elthorol before it essentially collapsed, was destroyed.
Yeah.
That's how
I
he
basically say all the connections to her and Entherol and all that kind of stuff.
he looks at ice. Wasn't that something?
Yeah.
I think if I
She's
had
not
that,
a very cool person.
have you ever,
Overall, like a 2 out of 10.
have you ever met this person?
Yeah.
This Thalmara Vanthampur.
No, I have
I
not.
assume they're bad. I have not met them personally.
Well, I guess from what you've been saying, it seems like he is perhaps politically, I guess, the most powerful person in the city right now. Ravengard gone. He looks at himself. Times like this, I wish I had that artifact. Quite useful in a time like this.
What artifact?
Well, actually, roll
The
me,
artifact here, that's an elder roll.
roll me a persuasion check, actually, to try and,
Me?
yeah, you're actually asking him about it.
That is a That is a 20, not natural.
All right. Well, you very much easily beat him. Is he like? I guess I can trust you.
Beat him down.
There is
Beat that boy.
a weapon of Arl called the Frost brand, who was a sword blessed by her. And if one could wield it, they'd have the power of ice right behind them.
Power of what?
Ice, like
Yeah,
she's the goddess
sorry,
of winter.
Yeah, you just kind of cut out. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. The goddess of winter. Fortunately, it was last seen in El Theral. The city is gone.
Is it?
But I
What?
guess, but this.
You-
Yes, Barrow?
You can't just like go to like the place where it was.
He looks to you. Well, Barrow, if you haven't heard, luckily I only know of this because a woman from the city who got in here told me a bit about what she saw. The whole city apparently just collapsed. Seemed like it was just destroyed, though. And if anything,
Yeah, if it was like destroyed, wouldn't there like still be wreckage there to look through?
he looks to you and is like, "That's the funny thing. This is what I think." As at this point, he kind of gets up, pays the bar tab, gets his kind of bucket out, grabs the bucket. See, my studies, what I've heard, it would seem like there'd be a smoldering city and wreckage everywhere, but there's not. There's just a chasm, I've been told. What if?
So
What
you
if?
told me that?
He looks to you, Barrow. What if, Barrow, that
So,
the city of El Theral was not destroyed?
did Barrow tell you about the man talking about sending Baldur's Gate to the Nine Hells?
He did say sending Baldur's Gate to the Nine Hells.
Yeah, I said everything. Literally, I said everything. Yeah,
See, that's-
literally everything.
That, you've helped me piece this a bit together. What if El Theral was not destroyed, but was rather just transported away? He kind of
That's
snickers.
what
Well, that makes sense, right? I mean, like, if it's not there, it must be somewhere else or something.
Yeah.
He kind
Because
of,
like, there's nothing there. Would it? Like, I don't know too much about magic. Was there anything that can like just disintegrate something? Just like a big town.
he looks to you and
Just
he's
seems
like,
not feasible,
he looks,
personally.
who knows, Barrow, but I'm of the mind that El Theral is not destroyed, but rather just been poofed away. And then he, at this point, is, well, I best leave you to your guys' own device. I will be going.
Yeah, thanks for the drink.
Yeah, I hope to see you all again soon. He shakes your hands, and it was nice meeting you too, Zaos.
It was nice meeting you as well. Hopefully our paths won't cross.
Okay.
Indeed. At this point, Heinrich leaves, though.
Bye.
Interesting. Well, I suppose
That
we
went
should
well, right?
keep on. Yeah, I don't know if we really got any information out of that besides the. We just kind of gave him information.
I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, just. Yeah.
I say again to Zombrew, only to him, is I see that we were successful in not telling him everything. By the way, I hope you like this bit, because I'm going to keep doing it.
What the fuck?
Wait, Kalina, just to be clear, I would assume Barrow did tell him a lot of things.
Yeah, that was the joke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a
yeah,
joke.
that was. It was
Oh,
a
you're
joke.
being sarcastic to him.
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Well, who knows? Heinrich's, I'm sure everything will work out with Heinrich and him knowing all that stuff. Anyways,
Yep.
you guys are still out in the town, and there's still things to do.
All right, what are we doing next?
At this point, I will say,
Wow.
Zaos, you've seen the other shops. I'm not going to be an asshole to you. You've already tried 3 times. You see the apothecary. You see a bookstore right by the Baldur's Gate library.
I would like to walk to the bookstore.
You also see the general store. There also is a jeweler's
Wait.
shop as well, too.
Why not go to the library? Unless you guys are chop first, sorry.
I was thinking about going to the bookstore myself.
All right.
Well, the
so-
library,
Sounds
not
fine.
the bookstore, sorry. Because now I want to look at some historical texts, not not just like novels and shit.
All right. You all walk over to
the library.
the Baldur's Gate Library. You step in. This place is like freaking huge. Think of like the big libraries and like, you know, big movies essentially and all that, like Harry Potter. But
Yeah,
you see a old lady by the front desk who's like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, we're looking for some books on. We're doing a research project for something, and we're looking for some books on the
For school.
90s. Well, not for school, but yeah.
Don't you seem a little
For
bit
school.
a little bit old to be in school, young man? He looks to
I
Barrow.
mean,
You
We're
calling me
not
young
in
man, so
school.
like,
That
we're
was,
definitely in school.
I was being sarcastic. Sir. She looks back to Beau again. What exactly?
I look at her and I say, well, the tall one, he's been left back a few times. So
All right, roll me a charisma check as you say that. Zaos.
Yeah.
Charisma check.
Oh,
Alright. She actually laughs a little bit. Alright, what do you guys looking for exactly?
we're looking precisely for information on the three gods that I don't remember the name of right now.
the Dead
If you're looking for,
Three. They're just called the Dead Three.
go to
Okay.
R for religion. It's like she points out, about a little bit of a walk that way. All alphabetical.
Okay.
Is there anything else you're looking for?
No, that's it. Thank you. I should be.
I mean, if it's all in alphabetical order, it sounds like pretty easy to find out where we're going.
That's what makes this library
So-
Appreciate the
convenient.
help.
No problem.
Can I
James-
look for?
Hope you do well in your assignment, good sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So can
Yeah.
I look for information regarding
We're in school.
the 9 levels of hell and Entherol and information on the Dead Three, those
Okay,
gods?
those are 3 separate things. just so you
Yeah,
know.
I'm looking for like overall those 3 top. And
Okay, in the religion section, you're
So
only
who's
gonna
this?
find info about the gods, essentially, though.
okay, well, in other sections too, I'll ask her about those
Yeah.
later. But
Okay,
for
so
the gods, I guess I'll look at that
roll me an
stuff.
investigation. You choose us.
Investigation. What's my investigation?
Can I roll an intelligence check to try to read it?
Investigation's a 0.
Sure.
So that is an 18.
Are
Roll,
you-
roll.
Oh my gosh, I read it. Not
Okay,
20,
yeah.
I read the heck out of that. Hell yeah.
You all know how to read books.
Fuck yeah.
Congratulations. All right.
Oh fuck yeah, I read the hell out of it.
So-
I go to the page where like he's looking for. I'm like, there, it's there.
All right. So
Got it. Read
Yeah.
the heck out of this
the
book.
3 of you pull out like a old book on like gods, and you're able to quickly figure out where exactly they're located. So you look up alphabetically, find Bane first. Well, actually, first you read a little bit, like there's a little like heading above it, because the Dead Three were once evil adventurers, people who sought to become demigods. Their names were Bane, Baal, and Merkul. They did eventually succeed in their quest, becoming very quite powerful adventurers and moving up to the next realm of godhood. However, in their attempt to essentially rule over the god realm plane, become essentially king of the gods in a sense, they were defeated and slain, and essentially sent to a more lower level of that plane of existence, demigod. 3 of them, of course, are essentially now quasi-divine beings that are worshipped and can give out powers and gifts, are not as all-powerful or as all-seeking as some of the main gods. Bane is the god of tyranny. Him and his worshippers seek to rule the world. and he gives powers by his power and his followers gain strength, more or less physical strength. They enjoy imposing tyranny upon all others. Their symbol is of the jet black right hand. Usually they are seen wearing gauntlets, and are known to be quite tough, rowdy mercenaries. Essentially, they have become, in a sense, of a warrior cult. Those who. Baal is the god of murder. He lends powers to those whose killings spark fear and dread. However, murder is not the only part of the equation. The second half is creating suspicion, paranoia, and fear that there will always be death and murder. And at 3, we kind of think a bit how essentially Vaaz was running the cult. People going out at night and killing people, just scared to leave their houses. Baal seeks to inspire fear by slaying those seemingly beyond the reach of death. That's why he's sent to try and kill gods, kill other gods, become a god to kill other gods to become the main god. His symbol is always of those who have red handkerchiefs somewhere on, or at least kind of red glowing symbols on them. Some say even like Baal's eyes at one point were red and glowing. And Beau, you recognize Vaaz had the same glowing red eyes too.
I forgot to identify those, and that's why I said, shit.
Baal will always be, him and his followers are vicious bullies who enjoy killing people. However, he is essentially brought to be controlled by the other two, Klim and Vicky. Thus, his followers go out to essentially kill, cause chaos, bring power to their worship. The last one is Mortlock, god of death, also known as the Lord of Bones. He has power over those who control corpses and souls. His followers are those who seek to claim lore, power, and even fealty from him. Mortlock has the power to call forth the soul of any slain creature and bind into a wax. He also, for those who follow him, can learn more about those sort of arts too. His symbol is of the skull, eye sockets with cold blue flames inside them. Bro essentially seeks to acquire knowledge to further his spell collecting ways. Of course, he is happiest when surrounded by his tomes of lore and the undead that are forced to do with it. Thus, his followers learn the art of raising the dead, and have spellbooks granted to them, which they can further their arts of dead learning. I also forgot to mention that the people who follow Baal learn the arts of sneaky, going out and killing people. Essentially, even they can avoid suspicion and detection from even the highest rank, the highest. Together, the 3 of them are the Dead 3. Sentenced to live in a plane of existence in which cannot escape for their treachery of trying to become the top god.
Does it say anything about them wanting to anything about them and bringing things to the Nine Hells or anything like that?
You do not see any of that. Funny enough. That stuff isn't really there.
Okay.
I think.
And then when we jump. Ooh.
All right. So Barrow and Beau, I'm assuming. Beau, would you rather find would Beau rather find?
Barrow's asleep.
Okay, Barrow's asleep. Would Beau rather find info on the Nine Hells or on Outerall?
It'll probably take some time, but I'm specifically trying to find information on books involving Outerall and the Nine Hells. Well, so books that I'm looking for books. It's like that, like bringing cities to the Nine Hells, kind of like that.
Okay. You will go off and do that. It's going to be a very high investigation.
Yeah, it's going to be a high investigation check.
Zaos, however, I'm going to say this. As you're kind of finished reading, your mask is kind of shaking. You hear kind of like a call out to you. Do anything?
Yeah, I'm going to on the map. Say what's
So-
up, boys.
Beau walks away, Barrow's asleep.
Ring, ring.
You hear Ball come up. So, doing some reading, I think.
Ah, yes. Learning a little bit about my new...
You don't really know what to call it. Markul is like, I mean, I guess we could be your friends, and then Baldur's like, shut up, Markul. Friends is a thing people work up to. Now listen here. Normally we would just kind of... We're only a blessed kind of conduit because of Vaaz. Of course, dedicated a lot to me. A lot of... And thus I grant him just a tiny bit of that. Glennis, of course, Mership were cool. And you know, Merkul's spirit was more or less in the statue of that. I wonder how that one broke, too. Zaos?
And so, no telling.
Alright, buddy. What is it that you want from us? Otherwise, I feel like we honestly would go. Problem is, though, there's no real, like... Our followers are essentially kind of very thin. Vaaz was the only one who was able to put an organization like ours back together again after a very long.
Well, I think that's what has us on common ground. You've given a touch of power before, but I think I could give you much more if in exchange for a bit more as well.
You hear Merkul pipe up. Ah, so the warlock wants more things given. How fitting.
I don't know about given. I would say earned.
Ball kind of pipes up. Ah, listen, kid. It's not exactly... doesn't exactly 100% work like that. We essentially even kind of take steps to kind of learn certain skills that our followers had. You have to have certain capabilities. And you... I don't know if you could really muster what I have. Merkul, however, pipes up. But I think you're actually a smart enough fellow to learn some of my things, though. But of course, then Bob has, of course, it always comes at a cost. Listen, you don't seem like the kind of guy who goes around raising dead or killing a lot of people indiscriminately. Therefore, I can't just give you stuff right away. Over time, however, something could happen. Depends on how interested you really are. To be honest,
Well, we've only just gotten to know each other. I think if we stick around, you'll learn much more about.
At this point, Merkul pipes up. Be honest. I honestly was just gonna go away too, but you piqued my interest with that stunt you pulled with Glennis's undead.
I thought you might like that.
Then Paul pipes up. Yeah, and of course you're able to get those stupid Bane followers eaten too.
Yes, I figured both of you would enjoy that. You don't seem to exactly get along that.
I mean, we all kind of hate each other, but I personally blame... I personally blame Bane for what happened, our quest to be top god. He was
from what I know, that seems to be...
It was a moron, just charged right in. Didn't even let us prep to once we got into the plane of godhood. Well, these plans take time to prep. You don't charging and fighting, otherwise everyone's gonna know what you're doing. And of course, we were all friends in the previous life as we all became god. Try to stick around him. Of course, we all got our asses handed to us because we didn't plan. Merkul us up, or we didn't raise the dead either. Yeah, that's... Alright, so at this point, Ball looks to you. Alright, bud. In terms of giving out gifts and stuff, that can't really be done right now. It'll take a lot... Vaaz basically dedicated his whole life. And I think, and then Merkul said, Glennis kind of did too. To essentially get to where they were. And even then, How powerful was that considering you guys killed them? But, you know, rather than us just leaving this mask and going away, if you really want us to stick around, then, would you agree, we can try and give you at least a little bit of a benefit. And in exchange, you know, keep being you, I guess.
Well, I think that if you stick around, you'll find that there's much more of me than you know at this time. So I think that would be a good arrangement.
Or cool if I so. I can't wait. All right. At this point, the mask stops talking to you. Kahuna, you have unlocked, or not locked, but now the item you have before you. Let me actually pull out your character sheet. Put it in now. You have found the Mask of the Dead 3. Wearing this mask, so they essentially blessed the mask for you. I actually have to do something, that's why I moved it, so just give me a moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And of course, Zombrew and Radical can be here for this too. So, when you wear this mask in combat, it gives you a +1 to your AC, and resistance to either necrotic or piercing damage of your choice when you put it on. In addition, you can also call out to Ball or Merkul to speak with them and gain their advice. How often they respond will vary from time to time. So, in addition, should you keep this mask as you level up, and here's the big point, you have the potential to multi-class into either a wizard or a rogue. However, your wizard and rogue kind of capabilities are very limited. If you were to become a wizard, you would be forced to go on the School of Necromancy path. If you were to try and become a rogue, you would go down the assassin path. I will let you know right now, however, the requirements for multi-classing are kind of set. You do not have the capability of becoming a rogue right now, given a certain stat. But as Merkul pointed out to you, you do have the capability to start learning some sort of knowledge regarding necromancy and wizardry.
I am all about the bones.
However, there is some drawbacks to this too. When you're wearing this mask, you gain disadvantage to all charisma checks except intimidation, which is just straight. And here's the big point. You cannot be healed by magical means wearing this mask. In combat, wear this mask. No one can no cure wounds or no healing word will heal you unless you take it off. And to take off and put on the mask in combat, you have to spend a full action to do it. You gotta be quite gentle with it, otherwise it'll break or crack easily. Lose.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna put it into your bio.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Can I look for those books?
Yeah, sorry about all that.
We all got magic items.
Let me look for those books.
Alright, just so you know, Kahuna, if you go into treasure, you'll find all the stats to it.
Cool.
Is this you said this is an investigation check?
Investigation check.
So just a 17. I have no bonuses to investigation.
Alright, well unfortunately with a 17, you're not like... You first kind of go to the Elturel section, hoping you see something there. You don't really find it, you just kind of find a book on like the history of Elturel. Essentially, you see like nothing about the 9 Hells really mentioned. You read about how they have their own kind of alright. Their warriors, the Hellfire Brigade. They've always been kind of a holy city trying to, I guess like, when I mean 9 Hells, not like 9 Hells specific getting dragged down there, but more like they've always tried to kind of like, you know, preserve order and like goodness of the world. It's always been like a city of Aasimars. And essentially, you know, be a better place than other parts in the Forgotten Realm. That is a different thing. You also read about how Davius Krieg was probably one of the biggest leaders of the city. He is the one who essentially helped banish the vampires when they tried to take over the city. And, you know, for his bravery and excellence, he was deemed the world's greatest Aasimar and was made High Overseer of the city. Roll me one more investigation. You try
Investigation?
Yes.
Alright. Oh, fell off. Where'd that dice just go?
Wow. Get it?
Can I take
Well, we
floor
all got
dice,
magical items.
Avon?
No, you cannot.
Fuck, that was a natural 20. That was another natural 20, though, so...
Alright. You actually... You think, you know, there's not much to the city other than, like, you know, general stuff about Elturol. Kind of look. You flip back, a certain part. It's all very dusty and it's a bit more worn out. Actually, I would not say it's not the same book. You find another book right by it. Seems like kind of like the prequel to it. There was someone in the city of Elturol who went by the name of Zariel, and she was apparently the original leader of the Hellfire Brigade. There were people who went out and tried to cleanse the world of demons and devils and preserve the material plane. You don't really see much else other than, one day, Zariel comes up, kind of leads everybody there. But just as strangely, too, he also kind of just disappears, though. As if she was there, one of the original founders and saviors of the city, and then is gone.
Any theorization as to why? Or just like, she just disappeared?
The book doesn't say. You, however, can think what you
Okay.
So, Elturol, Angelfeld City, ran by Davius Krieg, the world's greatest Aasimar, banished the vampires. Their main force is the Hellfire Brigade. Seeks to kind of cleanse the world of evil.
Yeah.
And then also a little bit about Zariel, the original founder of the Hellfire Brigade, who kind of came in and came out some.
Okay.
All right.
I think I've gotten all the information I'm going to get out. But I don't know if anybody else wants to look for something.
Guys all good?
Yep.
Bear wakes up and
You just wake up on
shouts,
your own.
wakes up barking. Bark.
And just to be clear, none of you guys really know much stuff about devils, if I remember, correct?
No, I just know Infernal as a language because
You studied in school.
I met a demon once.
I don't know. Would I know some?
You would not. Okay. So, we have one more time for another shop. See, the general store is still out and about. There's still the bookstore and then the apothecary.
Barrow, you had said something about wanting potions. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, potions. Yeah. Let's go there. Let's go there.
Alright.
Oh yeah, brother.
So, you guys walk in, see an old woman by the counter, kind of like, twitches with her hands a bit. Ah, yes. Welcome to the potion. There's potion shop. How may I help you today?
Hey. Okay.
What kind of potions you
okay.
got?
One at a time. Mr. Green, you're up first.
Okay. First, how did you know my name? Second, okay, so I came into possession of potions.
Yes.
How do I make them? Because they seem really cool.
So, potion making requires being an expert with brewing and an apothecary skill. It'll take time to learn and requires a good deal of magic to you. And that's why I know your name. I didn't even know that was your name. You're just a tall green dude, so I said Green.
I mean, that's a little weird, but alright.
Alright, now you, sir, she points to you, Beau. What is it that you were asking?
What kind of potions you got?
Oh, fortunately, I just sold my strongest potion, but I still have...
Potions,
I have...
Potions,
Yeah. He pulls out a regular small-sized green bottle. Here's...
Potion seller, I require your strongest potion.
I'm afraid we have sold
You
out.
cannot handle my strongest potions.
But
Boy.
potion seller,
Traveler.
I require your
Traveler.
strongest potion.
You cannot handle my strongest potions, traveler. It would
Potion
kill
seller.
you.
Potion seller, please. I require your
Traveler.
strongest potion.
You would die if I gave you my strongest potion.
Kahuna, have you never seen this video?
He hasn't. I'm assuming he's not.
It's an ancient
glorious.
Okay. So
Ancient
back to
is, yeah.
back to this
yeah,
though. We have regular healing potions, some greater healing potions as she busts out a bigger green bottle.
Ooh.
I can make you require a potion of resistance. Why? Just tell me what's happening.
I don't need that.
All right.
I'd say out of
And-
character, not in character, or at all.
And no, I don't know how on the level you guys are. You aren't narcs, are you?
But we're not what?
Narcs.
No?
I don't know. That's not a word in my
That's not a
vocabulary.
word.
Good. All right. You don't understand. You won't tell. I also came into possession of. She pulls out a heart-shaped kind of bottle.
Huh?
If you were to make someone drink this, they would fall instantly in love with you. Only lasts for an hour, but quite good.
Barrow drinks it? No, I'm just kidding. No. I'm
Well,
just
she would
kidding.
stop you if you do try to drink it.
Yeah, I would not. No. Barrow
And
would
then she
definitely
also
not do
pours
that.
out, and for on-the-go incidents, she pulls out another vial. This one's a lot darker than the two green potions, the healing ones. Just take a little sip of this, and let's just say the person drinking it's not gonna have a fun time.
Well, what happens?
You know what poison is.
Ah, it's poison. Okay.
What do you think I was trying to sell?
Beau drinks it. How strong is it?
Do you actually drink the poison?
No.
You won't know balls.
I mean, I feel like Zombrew might
No, I
because he wants to check how strong the poison is because he's resistant to poison.
Okay.
But that'd be the only
But
good
I
reason
wouldn't
to
do
have.
that.
He looks like these are
You probably wouldn't.
what I have to sell next. Come back later and I may have new things.
Well, how many health potions do you?
I have 4 regular health potions, 50 gold apiece, and 2 greater healing potions at 100 gold apiece.
Mhm.
And then of course I have the Pilter of Love as she points to the heart bottle. That's 150 gold. A resistance potion will cost you 100 gold. And then this little vial here is also on.
How much would you take these potions for? And he pulls out his 2 regular healing potions.
I swear to God, don't give those away.
I would buy those back at gold apiece.
Wow, buying
Wow,
at
a
cost.
nice 1-to-1. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. Retail wise.
I mean, healing potions are pretty useful, so the fact that you just give them away is kind of a big deal.
Oh, I wouldn't be giving them away. You'd be giving us 50 gold.
Well, yeah, it'd be more of a sell. Yeah.
What would you buy with the 50 gold though you would receive from these?
Another health potion from... I
And
don't
I-
know.
And I just get my.
I would buy back 2 more health potions.
Yeah, can we get
I
some
would
fresher
sell-
bottles, please?
All right. She looks to you. She's like, "All right, deal." He takes your 2 health potions, gives you 100 gold, and then you give her 100 gold. The 100 gold you have in your hand. She gives you the same healing potions you just gave to her.
God damn it.
Thanks.
There you go. Nice deal.
It's really funny.
Kahuna, show her
Excellent
your
deal.
potion.
Good day, madam.
Well,
You want some?
I do think I know someone who could use the assistance of that one vial you have, the heart.
Give it to me.
But
Yeah,
we'll think about that.
Well, I mean, if you have any other potions to sell, we can make
Well-
something work out.
Instead of selling, how skilled of an apothecary are you?
I'm quite a skilled one. Give me the time and the money and resources to do it. I'm probably
If I were to give you a potion to research, do you think you could duplicate it?
think I can, but I'm assuming you're gonna want something to change it.
I think this spell is, not the spell. This potion is quite powerful. I've seen it only used once, but its knowledge will be great.
Show me.
I think in exchange for... Oh, yes. I take out the little red vial.
Alright, she looks and is like, it's a dragon's breath. How did you get this?
I drank one.
How did it feel
Well,
when you drank it?
It fucking hurt.
It would, but the power that came out of you must have been amazing.
Oh yeah, but rolled 4d6.
She looks to you, Zaos. So, you'll give me the ability to research to make more of these by giving me this
Yes.
potion, but what do you want?
well... How about a discount on your health potions?
I can be your rate.
A very steep discount. Half
A
price.
trade then, I guess.
Even better.
Alright.
I will take. I'll take 2 of your greater potions then.
You can get, actually, wait, let me see. I'll give you the 2 greater for this. As she grabs the red one. Is there anything else? So she agrees to it. Is there anything else you would want?
Okay. I also would like to purchase the 2 lesser health potions.
Hey yo, Zaos, toss me one of those greater potions.
He looks to you, is like,
I gave you like 2 regular healing potions before.
but Beau, Beau's a tank. Zaos is a
Yeah,
A
but
leaf.
the thing is about tanks are the last people alive normally, so they can run around when people are dead and feed them health potions.
Okay, so first of all, she looks to you. I'll give you 50 gold for. Give me 50 gold, and you can take 2 regular ones.
Deal.
All right, how much you want for those greater ones at a discount?
I only have the 2 greater healing potions.
Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you already sold.
Oh, this man just took them all. In exchange, I got 50 gold and knowledge. She's holding the red potion, like the dragon breath potion.
So,
Actually-
how much is that dragon's breath potion worth? Like,
300 gold.
so you just got gypped, Zach.
I'm assuming that
I mean, 2 greater
it
healing
will
potions
pay
are
back.
2 greater healing potions are 100 gold each.
I also assume that this will unlock the ability to purchase these potions at a later date. So I
will.
think that it will benefit us in the long run.
Oh, is this like a permanent discount?
Not a permanent discount. It's just you can buy these back later, and maybe I'll give him a little discount on the fire breath potion. That's about it.
I see.
Now, is there anything else you want? I still have 2 regular healing potions, a Pillar of Love, potions of resistance, and
How many
poison.
potions do you have, Kona? You have 2 regular, 2
Greater.
3 regular, 2 greater.
Yeah, give me one of those greater potions.
We'll talk later.
Cool. I'll buy 2 regular healing potions to distribute later.
That would be 100 gold, please.
Wait, I don't get the discount.
What do you have to offer?
I'm his friend.
I mean, if
I don't know him.
I did,
Okay, I guess I'm not buying them then.
she looks. She's like, you guys are friends. I can tell that. Just, I can't be giving out the friends discount to everybody because who knows? This guy may know like everybody in freaking town, and they're all gonna just come in here saying, "I know this guy. Give me the
No,
discount."
but like I actually like am with him on a daily basis now, I guess.
Yeah. But I can't. I can't give out the friends discount though.
I also gave him that potion that he gave to you,
I see.
and he should acknowledge that.
I totally took that potion myself, by the way.
You didn't. Oh,
Okay.
you did. You're right. Sorry,
not
I
going-
forgot that those
Give
were
me
in the.
a help.
Yeah.
No, I forgot that those were the ones in the chests, not the one that was in the coffin.
Yeah.
Yes.
The coffin was the beans. And
So
the
forget
jars.
that I said that.
Okay. She looks.
Technically, I gave the one that you chugged to you.
I did describe to you how it feels when you drink, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not happening.
Well, give me a persuasion check to try and like high DC.
15.
She looks at you. All right. If the 2 of you will just kiss and
Fuck
make up,
yeah.
if the 2 of you will kiss and make up, I'll give you the same 50 gold for 2 regular. Okay?
I mean, I'm not kissing them, but I was never mad at him in the first
Why won't you kiss him, huh?
because I don't want to. I'm sure he doesn't want me to either.
I start walking out.
Yeah, exactly. See?
Well, let me just tell you this, Beau. Not Beau, sorry, she doesn't know your name. Let me just tell you this, good sir. Your friends are important. It's best not to get mad or upset. So,
I'm not making them upset. He got upset on his own volition. I said...
I mean, what kind of friend goes into a store and says, I'm friends with this guy, give me a discount? Seems like you're only friends with him because he gives you good deals.
I didn't... Hey, listen. I thought that the discount was for all of us retroactively here. You know, because we're all together. And we all worked equally as hard to get that health potion. Or that dragon's breath potion.
Well, I mean...
And then I interrupt and say, you weren't even in the room when it was acquired. What are you talking about?
I was, however, one of the people who helped acquire the potion. Did I not walk through you?
He looks at you like, fine. Just make sure you kiss and make up later, okay? Now just give me the 50 gold and get out of here.
Fuck yeah.
Wait.
Take that.
Wait, before she makes the deal, before she gives you the potions, Beau.
Well, I don't give her the gold until she pushes the potions forward.
What is it, good sir? Barrow?
Wait. What room? What room?
Wait. Did nobody fucking tell you about those chests?
What chests? What?
God, we can go back there. They're probably still there. There's probably
They're
still
empty.
They're all. I'll just let you know now,
empty.
guys. They're all empty.
there's still coppers and stuff in it.
I thought you took that all.
They're very empty.
Yeah.
Wait,
You
are
took the
they?
scraps, so yes.
Oh.
Everybody
did I
took
take the? I forgot to put the scraps in my inventory.
You took the scraps. That was the way it worked. Yes. They're all
okay. Well, here, Barrow. I'll divvy up the scraps with you later, because I also got the scraps from that.
As she hands you the potion,
Okay,
like,
that's fine.
look how good of a friend you are. Giving your friend scraps, not even telling about.
Well,
the
I mean, I got scraps too, so.
I mean, your scraps got you a discount. What did his scraps get him? Jack shit.
I mean, I'm giving him half of my scraps later, so I got the same amount of scraps as.
All right, so she makes a deal. She looks at you kind of like wide-eyed, though, Beau. And lastly, she looks at Barrow. You really are interested in learning the arts of potion making. Come back another day. Maybe I could help a little bit.
You know what? I kind of really am. I will probably come back.
Good to hear.
Like, I want to know how these work. They don't make sense to me.
All right, next time, maybe you'll come back with a better friend than this one right here. She points to Beau.
All right, give me 50 gold back. I'm not gonna ever do business here. I toss the health potions back on the table.
She looks to you. Just what I wanted.
No,
she gives you. Yeah, she gives him the money back, and she looks at him and is like, just what I wanted. And she kind of looks, and she looks to you, Barrow, and she's like, that Barrow, how you make a deal.
You still don't know my name.
Sorry. Not Mr. Green is how you make a deal. And she gives Beau back his money, and she takes the potions back.
You just sold 2 green health potions for 50 gold.
Well, no, she took them back.
That's true.
Well, no, technically no.
I'm never doing business with
technically he sold them back for less.
All right, so you leave. I'm assuming.
Yep, that's good.
Okay.
That was a good interaction. I like that.
It's getting. You guys have been running around a lot, after the whole lunch and you were in the library for a good time too, doing some talking. So it's getting approached to dusk. You guys remember that Zodge said that the low lantern opens up around like nighttime, though. So he said it's also best to get on it before it's off.
I want to go see how my rats are doing real quick.
Okay.
Just real quick, pop one in. How they doing?
Pop one in.
Hey, how my rats doing?
They're all getting dressed and like getting tailored. The tailor looks at you. Get out of here, you dumb pervert! I'm trying to do art right now. And he slams the door on you.
Nice.
Hey, what? What? Oh.
Your rats seem
Okay,
fine though. They were all getting
bye.
close. Yeah. All right.
Good rats.
So
Cool rats.
Things are starting to close up. So if there's anything else you guys are really invested in,
Nope.
Zambru?
Y'all don't want to go to the jeweler shop?
Gonna eat the rich here in a bit.
Nice.
Okay.
Eat the rich.
So, the three of you, after completing a night out in town, had to head over to the Low Lantern. And we'll deal with it when...
Oh, wait.
What?
Hold on. Is the magic store still open?
Yes, it's still open.
I want him to identify that eye that I have.
Alright. You bring the two red stained glass eyes to him.
Tell me about it later if he does identify.
Well, no, you give him 5 gold. He looks at them and he's like, "They're just glass eyes, dude."
Notice?
I thought it was a gem.
Okay, that was my bad in saying that. Apologize.
Oh, then okay.
Yeah, but he just looks to you and like, nothing to them, dude.
Oh, I thought you told me they were magic. Like they had a kind of like magic feel before.
You know they did, but they don't now for some reason.
Yeah,
okay.
It kind of faded out. Was the
I just kind of leave him on his desk and walk away.
Or he just puts them in the trash. Well, before you leave, he looks to you and like, are you from this town? You look kind of familiar.
Don't worry about it. I'm trying to walk back out.
All right, take care,
I'd like
customer.
to-
Hope you have a good day.
I'd like to snake those out of the trap.
Okay, you grab them out of the trash.
Nice.
Well, like while the guy's back is turned, he doesn't really care. All right, now you have the glass eye. All right, so the three of you done shopping. Decide to head over to the Low Lantern. Who knows what'll happen there?
Shopping.
We'll find out next time. Descent.
I spent $140 on rats. Hell yeah.
Yep.
I feel accomplished.
Wait, Zomber, do you have to go?
And I want to talk about this classing stuff.
Do you have a class to go to?
No, multi-class.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope you guys have a good time. I wasn't trying to be dickish to you at the end. Apologize.
No, I was just being Mimi.
The friends discount thing is a bit of a high stretch. Just something that,
It wasn't a friends discount thing. It was just me saying like, "Hey, I mean, we got this thing together, but okay."
all right, so I'll give you guys your magic item stats. Barrow didn't get anything, but
Hey, give me the stats of the magic. Not the magic. The stats of the rats in the
sure,
armor. Wink.
I'll give you a rat stat later.
And you can just like send me a
That's-
picture of the beans.
Yeah, I'll send you the
if they're in the book. And
send
then,
you the
like,
beans and the drift globe.
The drift globe, I think, is just like 60 feet of light.
Well, I'll still show you the full stats.
Yeah.
Kahuna, I already gave you the mass stats. I have to give you the dust stats.
Cool.
So Kahuna, just so you know how multi-classing works. Basically, when you level up, you can choose to take a level in different classes, assuming A, you have a in-game reason, and B, if your own stats have the capabilities to do so. You do not have the dex to be an assassin rogue, but you do have the intelligence to be a wizard, though. But
Which is what you wanted to be anyways, because you like the bones.
It's true.
I will-
Give me some bucks.
I will let you know when you take when that does happen when you level up, you would essentially be a Warlock 3 Wizard 1 character. So it's best to be try and pick and choose when to level up when need be, though.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be you don't want to be kind of too gimped as a character. Like if you
Fair
take
enough.
yeah, like Warlock 4 and 5 are, I think, good in my opinion, especially when you get the ability score improvement and the
Well, you get ability score improvements at level 5 regardless. Sorry,
Level
not
4.
ability score. I was thinking of proficiency
yeah
bonuses.
proficiency. Yeah, like he'll like proficiency bonus when he gets to level 5, or like when you guys level up 2 more times, like you will all get the +3 proficiency bonus. But
Yeah. You also can't level up past level 20 total. So, yeah.
so, and if you really want to be an assassin rogue, maybe you just boost your dex stat up a little bit more when you get
Alrighty.
Yeah,
I
so
will take that into consideration.
there's a lot to get into. I kind of wish everybody else was here. I really wonder what happened to Acoustic though, because he did not show up at all.
Died.
I hope not.
Yeah, Dad.
Well, I have a plan for him for missing the session, and then I still have to get
I've
MJN stuff too. Yeah.
I very nearly made that joke during the campaign.
What?
Well, he died.
Hmm.
Or she, I guess, in character.
Brittany and Acoustic died. They both died. They're both dead now. They're
All right.
gone.
Yeah.
They're erased from reality.
Yeah, but I hope you guys had a fun time. You know, all leveled up. Go out in town, buy stuff, meet kooky characters.
Buying rats.
Met Heinrich again. That was
buying
fun.
clothing.
You got to the library. You learned some
I was-
lore. Lore, Zombrew. Lore.
Lore.
But most importantly, I'm back down to 69 gold.
I'm at
Nice.
115 still because that person was being a
I'm
dick.
exactly 15.
Yeah, Barrow spent all of his money on suits, so.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So,
And I spent 10 gold on giving Heinrich his the thing.
so just so you all know, if when we play next week, assuming we are doing next week, and everybody is here, there's a good chance like the first half hour, maybe just dealing with the Teralyn Brini stuff.
That's fine.
All right, so you may not get to be involved too much, but then you'll get to do the low lantern. I think will be a lot of fun. Yeah, you guys all want to all help me raid Justin?
Oh, sure.
Justin.
I also sent you what I wanted to do in the future, Avon, for my
Yeah. Okay. Like I've always said, if you have like an in-game, he is not streaming. What the hell, Justin? His stream.
Yeah, just
Pause, coward.
What's it gonna be
Oh,
like?
they're doing the Project Winter stuff. That's probably why.
Host pause, coward.
I don't think well,
Yeah,
Paz,
just
Paz
pause.
doesn't really know me that well though.
Do it, coward.
All right, you all on my okay? Fine, you all on my stream. I see Kahuna in here. Where's
Yeah.
the Zombrew and Radical?
I should be in.
Thank you.
Just
Here.
like chat or something. Wait, it says
No, he's not. The dumbest of dog is streaming, and Pause is streaming.
we'll do pause because Zombrew has a stream. You're in Radical.
Yeah.
I don't know
you're
why
good.
I'm not in chat. I have your stream unmuted and
Let's raid.
Was.
Be
Get
four
some.
of us. Raid now. Good work, everybody.
Did it, boys.
We did it. We beat your shop
Avon,
puzzle.
thank you so much for the host there. I appreciate that.
Ba da da ba. Ba
Middle
ba da
place
ba.
Project
Oh
Winter.
god, he's
It's my first time playing
we
on
did
the DLC. It's a lot of fun.
First time playing it.
It's a little different than the other one.
He's
But Avon, I appreciate the raid there.
a murderer.
yeah. For that class, it's kind of hard to. I'll talk to you about it later.
Wait,
Should
which?
be enough, right? If we do this.
I sent you a DM.
Oh, we'll talk about it in.
Yeah,
As you
I'm
turn.
gonna
it's
go.
not probably not going to be next level or the level after that. Probably level
I
6.
don't believe you anymore.
Akuna, if you have any questions about your things, feel free to DM.
Will do. The only thing I have a question about right now is this video and why it's so deep fried for 20.
Is it?
Oh,
Red?
the potion seller.
Yeah, potions.
D&D just wrapped up. Nice.
Potion seller.
I haven't seen it
Require
in a
your
very long.
strongest potions.